All right. Do the baseball today since the playoffs started. Houston scored three in the top of the ninth to win at Minnesota 4-1. Um, the Chicago White Sox won in Oakland this morning 4-1. Let me try and get the Tampa Bay score playing. No, they didn't start. Yeah, they're playing. I just gotta get the channel what channel they're playing on. Tampa Bay, Toronto Blue. Okay. All right, I got the game up. 1-0 Tampa in the top of the seventh. Not bad. That's the only sports happening tonight is baseball. Let's congratulate the Tampa Bay Lightning on winning their second Stanley Cup. Good for them. They deserve that. I mean, last couple of years, Coach John Cooper has done a hell of a job, but they always get upset in the playoffs. And that was very classy last night by Victor Hedman. He is one of the best defensemen in hockey. He is the captain of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And what they did first was they took a team picture, which is is very unusual for a team when they win the Stanley Cup. They took a team picture around the cup. And then Dolph Lowe, what's up, bro? You gonna come up here, bro? When the hell you gonna come up here, man? Get up here. I dropped the link. I'll drop it again. You gotta congratulate the Lightning. And then the classy move by Victor Hedman. Their star player has been hurt the last 3 or 4 years off and on. He's the face of the franchise. And he gave the Stanley Cup first to Steven Stamkos. And that was a very classy thing to do. Dolph Lowe, what's up, my brother? Good evening, my friend. By the time I was going to put the link into Fantastic's room, he went off the air, bro. So, I don't care. I mean, it's like I've been saying since the beginning. If you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. I don't beg anybody for anything. I will build this network. We will all do it together. And once we build it, bro, you guys gonna go, you know what? I was with my brother Mace from the beginning. Okay? It's gonna be fine. I'm chilling. I'm having fun. Who's up here? See who the hell's up here already. Find out who this is. Well.
What's good? It's me, third, bro. What's going on?
I'm good, man. One of the 5 stars of, if you haven't seen it, on Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 in the Midwest. A lot of these guys are from Texas. They're great, and I mean this sincerely. The great Fred Ward, Columbia. Good evening, my friend. How are you?
Hey, I'm
Fred
good, bro.
Ward.
I'm good, bro. Just wanted to come in and chop it up with you.
You sure, bro? What's up? What you want to talk
Can you?
about, bro?
Shit, man. I wanted to talk about that game last night, man. It was so much I saw in that Chiefs and Ravens game last night. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna be honest. The Kansas City Chiefs, and I know it's still early. It's only like week 4, but I'm gonna say this: the Kansas City Chiefs are way ahead of everybody else when it comes to team chemistry, when it comes to talent, just overall talent and everything. Like, I think that right now they're in a class of their own. You know what I'm saying? They're ahead of everybody else in football. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the main reasons why is because number one, their chemistry is on point. You can tell everybody knows their role, knows their job, where they're supposed to be at, what they're supposed to be doing. And then, of course, you have Mahomes, who pretty much, I would say Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers are the two quarterbacks that they can make any throw possible you can imagine. Whatever throw you need them to make, I mean, like the throw that he made yesterday, I think he made, I forgot who was two. I think it was, I can't remember who was two, but it was like a throw off of his left back foot, and he was like coming back towards the right side, and he threw a touchdown like towards the right side of the end zone. I forgot who. I can't remember if it was Tariq Hill who caught that touchdown pass, but I mean, that was just amazing. I mean, like it's only two people that can make that throw, and that's him and Aaron Rodgers. They're the only two quarterbacks that can make that type of throw deep down the field like that off of their back foot like that, especially the wrong foot. So, I mean, like you got that in play, and then the one thing that's really surprised me though about Kansas City, especially since last year, since they kind of went on that run in the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl and they won it, is their defense has stepped up tremendously. Like to me, their offense was always like top tier, but their defense was always kind of like suspect or middle of the pack. But ever since their defense has stepped up to like, I would say their defense is probably at least I would have to say top five defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to beat. I mean, it's hard to beat them now. I mean, how can you beat them when they have a top five defense? They probably got the best offense in the league. I mean, like, how can you beat them? I mean, they're so good on so many levels. I'll say this too. You tell me if you agree with me on this. But to me, when I think about the Kansas City Chiefs, they remind me of like two sports teams. One is professional, one is kind of more like for entertainment. But as far as like the type of stuff that they do, they remind me of two teams. They remind me of what the Golden State Warriors are, and they remind me of like the Harlem Globetrotters. But you combine those two, and apply it to football. That's what the Kansas City Chiefs are. They're pretty much the Golden State Warriors and Harlem Globetrotters of football. I mean, they're acrobatic, they're athletic, they're showtime. I mean, astonishing. I mean, they do so many things, man, like so entertaining and stuff. I mean, just electrifying, man. They have very skilled play. Like it seems like at every position they have some kind of skilled guy at every single position, from wide receiver to now you got the running back. What's the dude's name? Claire. What's
Hilaire.
his name? Yeah,
Hilaire.
Claire. I mean, this dude, he looking like he finna be one of the next upcoming backs, man. I mean, he looking real good right now. So I mean, it's hard to beat them. And the thing about Baltimore, man, don't get me wrong. I like Baltimore. I like Lamar, but it's like the way the Baltimore Ravens are built and the way Lamar Jackson is built. They not one of those teams. They're not built to come from behind. They one of those teams where they have to have the lead early on in order to win, because when you force them to try to come from behind, especially when they're down like multiple touchdowns or whatnot, then you force them to throw the ball a lot. And we all know, I mean, look, Lamar could throw the ball. I'm not saying he can't throw, because he could throw the ball, but he's not as efficient at throwing the ball, especially on every play like a Mahomes is. They want to, Baltimore, they want to run the ball. They want to win the game by running the ball and playing good defense. But when you jump out early on them like that, like how Kansas City did yesterday, and you make them have to play from behind, you have to make them play catch up. You see, they make a lot of mistakes. I mean, and look, I would say this: there were some throws I feel like Lamar made on point that some of his receivers just didn't catch that they should have caught. So I'm not going to necessarily blame 100% of the game on him, but I do feel like there were some times where I feel like he didn't do enough for them to win that game. But I will say this, man: that Kansas City offense, man, they made that Baltimore defense looked like real average. And we all know that the Baltimore Ravens defense is at least top three, top five in the league. But the way they got carved up yesterday by Mahomes and that Kansas City offense, I mean, they just made them look real average. So, I mean, if Kansas City could do that to Baltimore, I mean, like, I don't really see too many other teams having a chance. Now, I know they had a close game against the Chargers. And, it'd be like that sometimes. Even the great teams, man, sometimes they'll play against a team that's lesser than them as far as like talent wise, and they might like play down to the competition, and so they might be like a competitive game or whatnot. But like I said, if Kansas City could do what they did to Baltimore, bruh, and if they could do that on a consistent basis to other good teams, I mean, like I really don't see too many other teams having any kind of hope. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just
And they
kind
play
of
New England Sunday, by the
yeah,
way.
man. Yeah, that'll be a good game to see. But see, here's the thing with New England though. They can't just run the ball against Kansas City like that. Cam's gonna have to throw the ball. He's gonna have to throw the ball probably more than he's comfortable with throwing it for them to even win the game or be in the game. If they just try to run it on Kansas City, they're not gonna win that game. In order to beat Kansas City, you have to throw the ball. You have to throw the ball, and hopefully you can get your run game going. So we'll see how that goes. But I will say that I think Bill Belichick is going to come up with a plan. I don't think he'll shut down Mahomes per se, but I think he'll find a way to kind of slow him down just a little bit, and hopefully that'll help. But I mean, like I said, man, they're so good at every. I mean, they really don't have no flaws from what I see right now, the Kansas City Chiefs. So it'll be interesting. I really want to see. I think later on in the season, I forgot what week it is, but I know they play the Bucks. I would like to. I can't wait to see that. To see him and Brady
Yeah,
go against each other again.
they
Yeah,
play at Buffalo and they play the Buccaneers week 6 and 7 at
yeah, man.
Tampa at
Those
Buffalo.
two. Now I will say this: I think a team like Buffalo can match up with Kansas City pretty well. I think they can match up with. Now, will they beat them? I don't know, but I think they can match up. Even somebody like a Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay's defense right now is heavily underrated. So I think they might have a chance. But like I said, man, it just from what I'm seeing right now, man, I don't know. It's not too many teams. I don't think. I think Kansas City is like in a class all by itself, and every other team is just kind of like a far secondary team. So we'll see. But from what I'm seeing though right now, from these first 4 weeks, the best teams in the league to me, I would have to say would probably be Kansas City, Seattle, Green Bay, Tampa, and New England. Those are probably like my top teams right now for what I'm seeing.
I
Everybody
agree
else
with
is kind
that.
of yeah.
I agree
Every
with
other
that.
team is like a secondary team. So
And by the way, guys in the chat room, Sean Jones, Ricardo Rodney,
yeah,
Pac-Man, all giving you a salute, bro.
yeah. Oh, what's good? What's good, Tagman? What's good?
You know, I see, and see
Carmen
Fred
Dante,
Ward.
Ricardo, everybody in the chat. Darflo, what's going on?
See Fred Ward in my room.
Yeah,
I let the guys who come up on the platform shine. I'm not one of
yeah,
these
yeah. I
guys
appreciate you for that, bro. Like I
that
said, Mace. We actually needed this, bro. We needed a channel that was strictly dedicated to sports, bro, because there's so many other channels that have the same repetitive, recycled, topics and talking points and shit. So we needed this, man. This is very like refreshing and just something new and
I
therapeutic, man.
appreciate
So
that.
shout
And
out
I'll
to you
give
for
you a
this,
wrench
man.
before you leave, by the way.
Okay, appreciate it. But shout out to
Yeah,
you.
man, that bro.
Shout out to you in this channel, bro. And I wish you much success with it, bro, going forward. Because,
Hey,
like
I
I
have
said, we
one
needed
thing for
this.
you. I have
Yeah,
one
yeah,
thing
yeah,
for
yeah,
you. Usually when the guys come up like yourself,
yeah,
I kind of like do like an interview or ask you a couple of questions about your channel, bro.
yeah.
First of all,
I'm
your
not shit.
channel.
I'll be on here. I'll be on here for a while, man. So you can ask me
Oh,
whatever. Like
good.
I said, I'll be on here for a while, bro.
Oh,
So
I appreciate that.
yeah.
First of all, uh, I really, when I check in on Saturday afternoons, I do like, man, let me say it another way. I do love your channel. I love
Okay.
all of you.
You talking about the 4 quarter talk channel, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. I give
Okay.
it a
Okay.
shout
Yeah, I
out every
appreciate that.
time I see you in the
Yeah.
chat. Kenny Conjo,
Yeah, appreciate you.
Brandon L. And I always ask all these guys the same questions. What's up with Topaz, bro? Go ahead, tell me that.
Man, I don't know, bro. That's my big sis, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
but hey,
Tell her I said I'm a big fan not only of you
uh,
guys
uh, uh, uh,
network,
uh,
her too.
no, no, we talk all the time, bro. Actually, we talk about at least 3 times a week because we try to talk, especially like a couple days before we do our live streams. We try to make sure everybody's on point with what the topics are going to be, how we're going to organize all that stuff. So yeah, we talk and Topaz, that's my big sis right there, man. I got mad love for her stuff like that. Look, I'll tell you
She,
this, man.
yeah.
You ain't the only one, bro. It's a lot of people that like, man, what's up with Topaz, bro? Like people love us some tough heads, bro. People love us
Oh
some
yeah,
tough heads.
man. I just leave it
Yes,
alone
sir.
because that's not me. I'm not that type of dude. Ricardo
Right.
Rodney, boy, welcome to the family, bro. My boy Ricardo, bro. We never
Oh,
spoke.
what's good, Ricardo? This Ricardo was good, bro.
Yeah, he said what's up to you, bro. Who's in the room now is Pac-Man.
Oh, this Tag Man. Okay, I thought this was Ricardo. What's going on, Tag Man, bro?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, brother?
What's going
Darth
on, man?
Low IQ also gave you a shout out.
I think this is my
Fred,
first
so
time
commendable.
being on the panel with you, Tag Man. I don't think I ever heard you before until now. This is probably like my first time. I know you be in the
This
chat a
guy is
lot.
great, man. Fred Ward, this guy is great, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
Pac-Man is tremendous, man, and I
Hey,
appreciate
Tag
his
Man, bro.
support.
Hey, I'm kind of jealous, bro, because I thought I was the king of like roasting and shit, bro. Because that's all we do in Texas. We roast all day, bro, especially in Houston. But hey, bro, you might have me beat, bro. So the salute to you for that, bro. You be going in on the roast, bro.
appreciate it, man.
Pac-Man, you're going to get some. You're going to get some. You're going to be go tricking in Mexico again this weekend.
No, I'm gonna humble myself, man. I gotta thank Dusty for this. I'm gonna slow down
Did
today.
you pull some today? Listening to Dusty's advice at 5 o'clock in the morning last night, bro.
Man. Nah, no, what I did, I get back to the basic, man. Just like how I used to do it. Hey, just say greet hi to the 20, 30 different women. And it's pretty much starting from the scratch. That's all. So I call it a warm up.
Hey,
because I've been out
Fred
of touch.
Ward.
I've been out of
Fred
touch. I
Ward.
can't lie.
Yeah, Fred Ward, I
Yeah,
got a question for
yeah.
you.
What's going on?
I want to talk
Yeah, what's
about your
going on,
guys'
bro?
platform. First of all, your logo is awesome with all four of you in suits on, bro, in the dark shadow. That shit is hot, bro.
Yeah, man. Shout out to I got to give a lot of credit to shout out to the OG, the crew, Big Duke 24. He the one that kind of did that, and I like
Shit
it's
is nice,
crazy
bro.
because it's crazy how the whole like how we came together like as a channel is like what's crazy is like we all kind of was already cool prior to us becoming the channel. Like we would always see each other in certain chats, and we would always, big up each other and just kind of talk to each other like behind the scenes. And then it wasn't until, really who started it. It was Big Duke and 24, and it was Brandon or Ortega Manel. It was them two that first that started the channel. It was just them two at first when they started out. It was just them two, and then what happened was is that the first two or three lives, that's like maybe the first two live streams that they did, when they opened up the panel, it was me, Kenny, and Topaz that hopped on the panels or whatever. 'Cause like I said, we was already cool with them prior
Oh,
to,
yeah, I noticed that.
yeah. And then, and then what happened was is
Oh, man.
after that second stream that we did, after once the live stream ended, they asked us to stay on, and once we kind of talked behind the scenes, and they basically was like, look, man, we called 4 quarter talk, but we would need two more people to make it 4 people because it's just me and Brandon. And then, what happened was is so he was like, they asked me because it was just me on the panel. They asked me, it was like, look, can you reach out to Kenny? Because it was like Kenny, I know you and Kenny kind of real cool. Y'all talk. He like we would like Kenny to be a part of the team too. And so I reached out to Kenny, and then we kind of just felt like we needed we felt like we needed like a female on there to give, just to have like a different perspective. And then that's when we reached out to Topaz, and then that's kind of how that whole ordeal came about. And I just appreciate everybody that's came through and just watched and supported the channel. We really appreciate it. And we try to be a channel that's different, man. We try to stay away from all the recycled talking points and topics that's in this space. We stay away from the black men, black women ain't shit topics. We stay away from,
Yeah, I know
yeah,
what you're talking
exactly, bro.
about.
Yeah, we stay away from that. We stay away from the high value topics and man of means and all that little bullshit, female fuckery. We stay away from all that shit. We just try to have a really mature kind of fuckery free zone space and channel. We talk about politics, we talk about race relations, we talk about health and fitness, we talk about sports too from time to time, but we talk about it more from like a political standpoint than we actually do from like just like
Balls and
analyzing,
strikes.
yeah, and balls and strikes like how you do on your channel. We talk about it more from a political thing or whatever. And then we also just talk about like just like current events, whatever's the hot topic of the week or whatever. But we try to really just touch everything, man. We try to hit all bases and try to just give you like as a diverse or versatile channel as we can. And the one thing that I think a lot of people have really liked about our channel, and we've been getting a lot of compliments on, is that people like how we don't have like I said, we're a fuckery free zone channel. We don't do the whole nigga fuck you and all this type. Like we don't
Yeah, I
get
don't
to
do
doing
that
all of
here
that
either.
shit. Yeah, we don't do that. So people really like that about us. And they're like, man, like we could always come over here. We could always count on coming over here having a good time, and y'all's channel is fun and all that stuff. So that's kind of like the lane that we want to stay in. And so we just appreciate everybody that's come through, man. From you to Tagman to whoever people that's in the chat, man. We appreciate everybody, man. That just came through showing love, man. We really appreciate y'all.
Last week I had a 4.5 hour show, believe it or not. And Tackman was with me all day from 8 o'clock in the morning to I went off at 11:30 last Tuesday night. And the night show blew my mind because all they talked about a week ago today was investing in stocks and bonds. And boy, did I have a pack house in here, bro. And I want to say this because you like a guy like you up here. I've known you so much from saluting you every day, whatever room we're in. I want to say this to you, okay? First of all, um, in all honesty, you're one of the coolest guys I've ever come across, bro, and I appreciate you, man.
I
I
appreciate that, bro.
I appreciate you so much. Number two, something that you talked about a couple of months ago, early in the summer, about the shit that like you realize who's your peoples in the manosphere and who's not. Okay, I want to say something about that because to me, like, I know I've been in the manosphere for a long time. I've only been in the manosphere a year and a half, but I don't understand why motherfuckers have clicks in the manosphere, bro. That shit makes me want to puke, bro. I mean, and then I look at you, I look at Kenny Conjo, who is one of the most popular guys. Both of you are in the manosphere. Brandon also, Big Duke, and the beautiful Topaz. And I look at your platform, and every time I go in there, just to watch and listen, the goddamn room is not only packed, your panel's packed. How the hell do you pull that? Laro, get up here, bro. And he also said, "What's up to you, Fred?" What? How do you
Yeah, what's
pull
going on,
that,
Larry,
bro?
bro?
How
I
do you
would say
pull
that
that?
I would say this. I wouldn't say that our chats are packed because I would say the most amount of people that we've had in our chat probably at one so far is probably like 70 to 80 people. And like I said, we're still a brand new channel. We've only been a channel for like maybe I want to say right at 3 months now, maybe a little over 3 months. But I will
Yeah,
say this: the one thing that we've everybody's looked at our demographics at our numbers, and what's funny is that like I think we're about to hit maybe 500 subscribers. We're a little bit below 500 subscribers, about to hit 500 subscribers. But what's crazy is that every time we do a live stream, and as soon as we finish when we load it up to the channel, it's like we usually end up getting more views than we actually have subscribers. So like we'll drop a video, right, and within 28 to 48 hours we'll have like literally 500 600 views just within a couple of days. And then our most viewed we have this one video that we did like 2 3 weeks back. I think that's like our most viewed video. We did like 1 point right now it's like at 1.5 views, 1.5K views. But and we have another one that's
congrats.
probably about to hit 1,000. It's like 960 whatever. But I would say most of our videos and streams that we did tend to range anywhere from like 5 to like maybe 500 700 views range. And like I said, that's what's up, because that tells me is that even though we end up having more views than we have subscribers currently at this time, that just tells me that a lot of people are liking what we're doing. And like I said, we really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And as far
Yeah,
as what you were saying,
and I appreciate all five of you
yeah,
because everybody up there have been so cool to me, and I will be an asshole to just say, that's them, I don't care. But when I see guys who I was in that chat room with doing
yeah,
their own shit, I'm very proud of them, bro. And yourself, Conjo, Duke, and Brandon and the beautiful Topaz deserve all the congratulations because you're doing a hell of a job, all five of you. It's awesome.
yeah.
Show rocks, bro.
And we really appreciate that, bro. Like I said, from you to everybody that's in this chat, you know what I'm saying? Techman, on the panel with me, everybody, man, that's come through the channel, show love, anybody that's hopped up on the panel, donated, man, just come through the chat, commenting, man. We appreciate all of y'all, even the people that watch from the clouds, man. We appreciate all of y'all, man, because it means a lot. Like I said, we haven't even been a channel for a whole 6 months yet, and people's already showing love. I mean, there's been times I've been in other
Deserve it.
yeah, there's been times I've been like in other sectors on other channels, and people would say, "Hey, I know you such and such from Full Quarter Talk," and I never even seen it, this person before. So I didn't even know. Like I said, I knew people, in this particular sector of ours was
Hmm.
watching us. At least
Hmm.
certain ones was watching us. But man, you got people in other sectors that's watching us too. What I just recently found out, and I didn't even know that shit. So it's like it's an honor, man. And I would say this to what you were saying before about about like niggas being clicked up on here. It's just like anything else in life, man. It's sad that it's that way, but it is what it is, bro. I mean, you got clicks in real life, just like you do. I'm starting to notice it's the same thing online, bro. And look, I don't think it's necessarily anything wrong with people wanting to, have their own little tribes or their own little crews and groups that they want to hang with. That's cool, do you? But my only thing is like, bro, it's like it's almost like people want you to always have the same talking points as them and always want you to agree with everything as them. I mean, it's cool when we could all always agree on something sometime, but sometimes I feel like if everybody agrees on everything and nobody has their own like original point of view that's different from everybody else's, it kind of makes the conversation kind of boring and stale, because it's like there's nobody giving any kind of pushback. There's nobody giving anything new to add to the conversation. So it's like if we all seeing things the same way and agreeing on everything, like how does the conversation get pushed forward and how does it make the conversation more interesting? It just makes it boring to me. So that, and I think that's really what the problem is. People want you to just always agree with them, and the minute you don't agree with them, or the minute that you say that you have different life experiences with them that they probably may not have experienced, now all of a sudden they want to attack you and your talking points, and it's like I don't even get in all that. Look, to all the people that's hating on me in this space that and show their true colors on me, man, I don't wish them motherfuckers no ill will, man. Just don't, you stay on your side, you do what you do, and I stay on my side, and I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't, talking shit about me or you know what I'm saying, trying to, fuck over me, man, we good. You know what I'm saying? You stay on your side, I stay on my side, man. It is what it
That's,
is.
that's the way it should be. Let me read this to you because all these guys, I do the chat room, so I make my platform very interactive. Laro, get your ass up here first of all. Dolph low IQ, all fire, no smoke. Uh, Laro shouting out to you. Ricardo Rodney says sometimes I don't get a chance to watch you live, so he goes back and rewatches your show. He said to tell you that.
And we appreciate that too, man. We appreciate the people that watch the playback or the replay, man. That's cool too, man. We appreciate all of the support, man, for real.
Ty Church enjoying our conversation, and this is your question to you. Darth IQ wants to ask you, are you violate every week? I'm quit hanging around them niggas. I don't know what you
I
mean
mean,
by that.
like I said, you know what? I will say this. I noticed something. I noticed when I was just a nigga in this space that was just in the comments before the fourth quarter thing even started, before that whole thing started. I was just somebody in the chat commenting on people's channels, and before I even me personally started hopping on panels and participating in conversations, like everybody loved me, everybody was cool with me, everybody was up there, what's up, bro? But as soon as I started hopping on panels and giving my take on certain topics and shit, and as soon as we got the fourth quarter popping and we start doing our thing over there. Now all of a sudden, that's when all the haters start coming out of nowhere. But it's cool.
Yeah, you
I
noticed that,
expect it,
right?
man. Yeah,
You
yeah, I
noticed that,
expect it,
right?
bro. Yeah, man, I expect it, bro. It is what it is. But that's what they do, bro. As soon as you get your own lane, your own thing popping, man, that's when all the haters come. But you know what? That's cool with me though, cause hey, man, I gotta say this, but it's just like Yo Gotti said, man. If you ain't got no haters, bro, you ain't popping. So it's like, the fact that I got haters now in this space, man, just tell me, man. I'm doing my thing, man. I'm making my rounds, and motherfuckers is listening to what I'm saying. And like I said, I'm grateful, man. This ain't me trying to shit on nobody, trying to be arrogant, cocky, man. I'm grateful for anybody who listens to anything I ever said on the panel, whether it's by myself or it's with the fourth quarter talk team, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. So shout out to everybody that fucks with us, man.
Yeah, you know me, man. Good evening, Dusty. Good
What's
afternoon,
going on,
Dusty.
Dusty,
What's up,
bro? What's
bro?
going on, man?
I'm good, my
Hey, how you
brother.
doing, sir? What's popping with you, man?
Shit, just chilling, bro. Just chopping it up with the fellas, bro. Chopping it up with the
Yeah,
fellas.
man. I'm with the great Fred Ward, Colombian, Tac Man, and of course the magnificent Dusty. Um, when I realized that you guys at the fourth quarter was taking off, and I noticed it very quickly. I mean, I said in my mind that with that group together, they're going to be a hit. And when you just told
I
me,
like the show too, man.
yeah, he likes your show too, Dusty. That gave you a compliment, bro. When you just said about the haters coming out of the woodworks, I can tell now that you told me your numbers because I thought you guys were up to the thousands already. I'm not lying. I'm dead serious because your show is
Nah,
that
bro. We ain't
enjoyable.
even
It
like I
it,
said. We
it
got one
rocks.
video. We got one video that did over 1,000 views, bro. And the rest is like I said, from the 500 to like maybe the 600-700 range. Like I said, we got another video right now that's sitting at like 960. That's probably about to hit
Congrats
1,000 real
again.
soon. But again, bro, like you said, we ain't even really just. I feel like we just getting started. I feel like we ain't even really made our mark yet in this space. So
Oh
just
yeah, I
imagine once we
agree.
get to that point, man. The haters really gonna start coming out the woodwork
Oh
then.
yeah, I believe that, bro. I do
So
because you have a great mix, not a good mix. You got a great mix working together, bro. That so much so that Tackman says that pushback is necessary to make an impact, and Darth IQ said to you, "Nah, fam." He's saying, "Nah, fam. I'm talking about they keep getting
yeah,
their
yeah, I could explain that. So we've gotten maybe like two of our live streams taken down, and it's all because of trial and error, bro. Like I said, we still new to this thing, trying to figure this shit out. So, we
just
played a
like
couple
me."
video. yeah, we played a couple videos and clips that, like, I guess YouTube felt some kind of way about it, so they took our streams down. And I think maybe one of the streams we was able to re-upload it. We just had to like kind of like shorten it and cut out the part that they didn't like in there. But like I said, man, we still new trying to figure out this thing, trying to learn as we go. So that's all it is. It ain't because ain't anybody been like flagging us down. It's because how YouTube is, the YouTube politics and shit. They if they deem something to be, kind of like, I guess, inappropriate, next thing you know, they'll take your shit down. So that's all that is.
Pac-Man says, and he's right underneath your avatar. He
Yeah.
types in fourth quarter brings different elements based on different opinions from each others. Yeah, that's like what we do
That's
here.
facts.
Yeah, just like we do
You got
here.
you got my brother
Yeah.
Kenny, who I think he's in the tech. He works in the tech
Yeah.
field, and shout out to all the tech brothers. Him. Shout out Keep It Techie. Mike Shinnery, Mike V, Gabe. I feel like I'm missing some other people. Whoever I didn't shout out. My bad on that. But to anybody that's in the tech field, what I'm saying, that's came through, showed us love, and hopped up on our panels, whatever, man. We appreciate y'all, man. And I just feel like, man, as brothers, man, we could all, whatever walk of life we from, what I'm saying, whether professional guys, non-professional guys, man, as long as we all, on some cool manhood type shit, then I feel like, we could all get along, man. We ain't all gotta grow up the same way, go through the same shit, man. I mean, it's gonna be like that sometimes. We're gonna come from different walks of life and areas, but as long as we can respect each other as men, then I think that's the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to Kenny, he's a tech guru of the crew, then you got, Brandon L, who, he's I pretty much we call him like the troll lord of the group, because he's really good like joking and trolling.
Great guy.
But that's Brandon though. Shout out to him. You got Duke, who's he's like the OG, and he's into like health and fitness. So shout out to him.
Tell me about it. I saw his guns,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man.
More-
Yeah,
More
man.
questions for you.
Yeah, man.
Here you
What'd
go.
you say?
More questions for you. These guys are running the chat. Thank you for coming tonight. I'm serious, bro. Let's see. Ricardo Rodney, there's certain YouTube rules they keep coming out that you have to keep up to date because you never know. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Lou says fourth quarter has a good variety.
Yeah. We
and
try, like I
Dolph
said,
knows-
man, we try to keep it mixed up, bro. Like I said, we don't want to be a stagnant one trick pony type of channel. I see too many people like copying and pasting, trying to do the same thing, doing the same topics, and it's like, when you're not original, when you don't do your own thing, man, you even if you do like the topics that are like clickbait, you might get a few views and clicks here and there, but once that shit starts to dry off, man, your channel go from getting a lot of views and traffic to it'll just stop. You know what I'm saying? So we want to, and look, I would say this too. Nobody knows this, but I'm just going ahead and say this. But we've actually had bigger YouTubers in this space. I'm talking about like big YouTuber guys who have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. We've had them reach out to us behind the scenes, basically telling us that they like our our work, our channel, they like our content, what we've been doing, and they wanted us to they wanted to interview us on their platform. Wanted us to go up on their show, and we respectfully declined, not because we had problems with these people, because we didn't appreciate the offer or whatnot like that, but at the same time, what it was is that we want to build our channel from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same way.
Yeah, we want to.
Right now it's a
Exactly.
little slow, but I was
Yeah.
just telling it to Darth IQ before you jumped in the room. I was telling him that about 20 minutes ago. I said, "Yo, I'm doing this from the bottom up, and we will build
Facts.
this."
And you know what?
I'm
That's
not
the best
worried
way to
about it.
do it, bro. That's the best way to do it, because, and the reason why I think it's good to do it that way, and that's why we're doing it over on the fourth quarter talk. The reason why we're getting out the mud and building it from the ground up is because what I've noticed in this YouTube space, especially in this.
Hey, Ward, you still there, bro? I think your mic went out, man.
Can you hear me?
There you go. Now.
Okay, my
You.
bad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. I had a phone call. My bad.
It's all right.
Anyway, like I was saying, once you be in this black YouTube sector long enough, what you'll start to notice is a pattern is, the small channels that get love from bigger channels. A lot of times, what happens is if you tend to fall out or have problems with the bigger channels, once your channel get the popping and stuff, with the bigger people channels, what they'll try to do is they'll try to sun you or try to say, oh, well, if it wasn't for me, you know, you
Of
wouldn't
course.
have these many subscribers, and your channel would be doing this good. And you know, it wasn't until you came up on my platform, my channel, that you start getting all the success and traffic and
Mm-hmm.
subscribers and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So we all talked behind the scenes, and we was like, look, man, we gonna do this shit ourselves, and you know, strap our motherfucking boots up and get this damn channel popping on our own accord without anybody's help. That way, you know, can't nobody take credit for us and say, you know, hey, oh, it's because of me or because I co-signed you, you know, that's why your channel's successful. We was like, nah, like we not gonna let nobody give anybody else that kind of pleasure to try to hold that against us, you know, once we get to popping and things get to going right for us, you know what I'm saying? So we was like, man, we not gonna get them that pleasure, you know what I'm saying? And look, we the type of channel, look, we'll invite people up on our panel, you know, they got more subscribers than us. We didn't have people like, for instance, we didn't had I think last week we had DJ Kuda last week. He got more subscribers than us. We didn't had Ty City. We didn't had I can't think right now, man. We didn't have some more people, man. That's you know, that's bigger, has bigger channels than us and whatnot. And you know, and like I said, we don't mind people coming up on our panel, but as far as going up on other people's panel, unless we kind of like know you, unless we rock with you, bro, we not really just gonna hop on your panel
Nah,
together
I'm
like
not
that
gonna hop
because
on yours
yeah,
either, bro. Because
yeah.
first of
So
all, I don't play that. Now, if you came to my channel like 2 weeks ago, Ramir was driving.
yeah.
He was driving on the road in Atlanta
Well,
two Fridays ago.
I just want to let you know, Mace. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you. I just want to let you know, bro. You're more than welcome to come up on our panel whenever you feel like it. If
I
you want to,
appreciate
bro.
that, man.
You know, especially
I'll
with
let you know in advance,
yeah, man.
because
Especially
I'm
with
not no panel
yeah,
jumper, man. You know,
yeah.
I
Especially with
appreciate you,
you
man.
allowing me to come up on your panel and all the love you showed me and everybody else over there on our channel. You know, before we even got a channel, man, you're more than welcome to come up on our channel
I
whenever you want to,
appreciate
bro. It's
that
all
so much.
love.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, my brother. By the way, Tacman, so you should have Edward Anderson and Ramil together on your panel, bro, one day as guests, bro. That would be kind of sick. Will any of you get a word in?
I was just about to say that that'll be classic, but bro, if we get them two up on there, bro, none of us fourth quarter motherfuckers will never get a word in, bro.
Yeah, what I would love to do, and I said this to Brandon L. Earlier, the middle of last week, he came in and said hello. I told him I would love to have all five of you here, just to talk what you guys talk about and interview you. All five of
Yeah.
you. About your lives. What brought you to YouTube. And with me, it was his videos, man. I used to watch my videos
Okay.
all the
Well,
time.
you know what, bro? I'll try to see if I can make that happen behind the scenes. I'll reach out to the team when we get to have our annual meetings and whatnot. I'll talk to them and I'll definitely see if we can make that happen, bro. And I'll let you know. If we can set something up about that. All right, I definitely would do that for you, bro.
Hey,
So
hey, I'll tell you something. My guys know this. My everyday guys. Big time. Good evening, Darflo. I love you. Be safe on the road. Lou, I love you. I tell my guys the truth. And a guy
yeah.
who me and him have a bond in here is Dusty. And Dusty and me was talking about. I had a show last week. I did 3 shows last Tuesday, bro. And the first one I did was 8 o'clock in the morning. What makes a man a real man, a man's man? And I remember I was talking to the whole panel, and I was telling them about my life, and then I told them the truth. And my guys in here know this about me. I'm not into views. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care who subscribes to me. I'm not into. I want to earn my shit, just like you said about your crew. I want to earn it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I ask you to bring, I just want to talk to you as people.
Facts.
No sports, just as people. So we can get to
Yeah.
know each other more as human beings, man, than
Hey, bro, let
avatars.
me ask you something, Mace, bro. If you don't mind me asking, where you from, bro?
Bronx, New York, bro.
Do you still live in New York currently?
Yeah, yeah, Bronx, New York, man. I
Okay,
left for
okay,
like
that's what's
eight
up, bro.
years. I lived in Oregon for 8 years, but my job shipped
Wow.
me
So
back here.
okay,
So
I was just about to ask you, how the hell did you end up from Bronx all over? Because that's way on the other side of the country, bro. And that's like, what I'm saying. I know a lot of people that moved from New York to California, but you said Oregon. That's like a whole, like, what I'm saying. So was it for your job, pretty much? Is that
yeah,
how
for my
that happened?
job, and
Okay,
it was a
okay,
fascinating time of my life in the early 2000s, man.
yeah, man.
I really enjoyed my life out there, man. I really
So,
did.
question. I know Oregon is totally like a different, completely
Lily
state
White,
from.
bro.
Yeah, I know it's different from California, but I know it's still considered to be like the West Coast. So how is like life out there, and is the cost of living out there pretty expensive? I'm guessing
Yes,
too.
it
You said it's the
is.
West Coast. Okay,
Yes, it is.
okay,
You know, all those
yeah.
Californians moved up there and ruined everything, man. Thank God I got out. Seriously,
I
thank
actually,
God I got out.
I actually got family in California. I got, I'm from, what's crazy? I'm from Texas, but I got family everywhere. I got family in California. I got family in the DMV area. I got family in Florida as well, in Louisiana. And but I remember years ago when I went out to California to visit my people. I got family in LA. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a blast out there.
Hell yeah, bro.
But me personally, I could never live, bro. That shit is too goddamn expensive, bro. Like, I don't understand how motherfuckers surviving out there, bro. That shit is hella expensive, bro.
Oh God, I love the women and stuff in California,
Oh,
bro.
bruh, you ain't even, bro,
God
bro,
damn.
you ain't saying, bro. When I went out there, me being from the South and not even being from there, I got so much play from the ladies out there just off of that. They was like, "Oh, you not from around here? You from the South?" And my whole vibe and the way I talk and everything was different. So like just off of that alone, bro, like it was like, man, it was like I was like I was having like a field day out there, bro, with the women. It was like a playground for me, bro. I was having such a good time. I was going to the beach. I was like at Venice Beach, damn near like every other day. I was everywhere, man. I was in the hood. I was everywhere, man. The nice parts of town, bro. I was going out clubbing and shit, bro. I was doing all of this shit, bro. So I
Well,
had a
Fred
blast
Ward,
out there, man.
Fred Ward, you the hunk of the manosphere, bro. That's why you have so many haters.
I
I'm
ain't
not
gonna,
kidding, man.
I wouldn't say all that, but I'll say this,
Dude,
bro. I
dude,
mean,
I see you in the chat room, man. Uh, I mean, I don't know if you two still, talk, but I tell you, you and Melody, bro. Wow.
hey man, I just be, you know what I'm saying? I just be, look, I would say this, bro. I would say this, bro. I always kind of been like the ladies man type. And look, like I said, I ain't trying to brag or boast, but I always been the ladies man type. I mean, shout out to my dad. He was that kind of guy. So I guess I get that shit from him. But I always kind of been like the ladies man type of guy. So it wasn't really nothing for me to just try to talk to women and whatnot like that. So, that's all that is. But a lot of times, bro, I just be doing that shit just for the fun of it. I mean, I'm
I
just
know, bro. I know,
a
man.
very
But
flirtatious type of guy. So it's all fun with me, man. So
I tell the guys in my room when I first started, I said, "Hey
yeah,
guys, I'm not afraid to show my face,
yeah,
so I'm gonna show my face." And last week, I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna show my face every night, every day," and I feel comfortable doing it. I don't hide behind that. But before I finish that, this cack man asked me, "There's snow bunny heaven in Portland?" Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is. Oregon's nothing but uh, a bunch of hick women
hey,
with
hey,
crazy.
what just like totally like shocked me when I went out to California that it was like I said, I'm used to dealing with I've pretty much dealt with it. Every black woman you could think of, from black women from the Caribbean, the motherland, black women from South America to
Yeah.
American black women here. So but man, what really surprised me, bro, when I went out there was like seeing them damn like Polynesian women, the women from like Hawaii that's out there that live out
Mm-hmm.
there, and then man,
Mm-hmm.
then what really caught my attention was them fucking was those Blasian women, man. I was like, good lord, these women are beautiful. Like I'm talking about like
And
the black and
Southern
Asian women.
California got the best women.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
in
my
Miami.
god.
Miami's women are great too, and
Uh,
Houston.
oh
You're
my god, bro, the black and Asian women out there, the Blasian chicks out there, I was like, oh, I mean, they just so damn gorgeous and beautiful, bro.
yeah.
I was like, god damn. I was like, and look, man, look, I say this, don't get me wrong, I always say black women will always be my first choice because that's just what I like. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I be seeing why a lot of dudes, especially like depending on where you living at, like if you live in California, New York, like you said, Miami or Florida area, and even in Texas, I would say like if you live in like Houston, like in Texas, if you live in Houston or if you live in Dallas, those are the two probably. Oh, and also I got to shout out to Austin too. So Dallas, Austin, and Houston, those are the three biggest cities in Texas, and we pretty much those three cities are like melting pots. Don't get me wrong, it's heavy black folks and very black dominated, populated, but we have all kind of Hispanics, Latins to Middle Easterns to island people. You know what I'm saying? So I just think wherever you live at, if you live in a big city, a big major metropolitan city, you're gonna see a big mixture of people, but it also different coasts have different. Like I said, like for instance, on in the South, the most that you'll see that's exotic is like you'll see like maybe some Middle Easterns and you'll probably see like some Latin chicks, but that's about, and maybe some island chicks, but that's as far as it goes. But like when it comes to the West Coast, like I said, y'all got like the women that's from like Hawaii, the Polynesian women, the the
Mm-hmm.
Blasians and stuff like that, and we don't really have too many of those in the South. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
And
even
then
have that
even
here in New York at all, Harley. Mostly
you know what I'm saying?
Latino women and
Yeah, exactly.
Middle Eastern women I hear. Fred Ward stole my side chick. We're gonna fight after the show. My
Who?
sister is half Asian and black. Tackman saying this to you. I have to protect her until she is grown. Pac-Man, Tackman, you fucking trip.
Yeah, Tag Man hilarious, bro. That's my dog, bro. He funny as hell, bro. But yeah, man. Like I said, it just depends on where you go. Like you said, I've been to New York like a long time ago when I was a little kid. I haven't been back since. But I know if I came to New York, I know I could probably win big
You were
with
clean up, bro. I'm
yeah,
being
especially
honest
with
with
the
you. You were
especially
clean
with
up, bro.
especially with the Latin mommies and shit like the Dominicans and the
You
Puerto.
were clean
I
up,
know I
bro.
could
And the
kick them.
black chicks too. You were clean up, bro.
Yeah. So
You
and
were
then
definitely clean up.
hey, is this true? I heard that I pretty much I heard it's so easy to get women in New York, and the reason why is because they said it's like for every like 10 women, it's like one man. Like it's 10 women to like one man in New York. Is that true?
Here's your problem. You won't have a problem. A guy
Yeah,
like me, I live it every day. Most of the sisters in this town date out, bro.
yeah.
You know, I don't have like I told Dusty last night, bro. I don't have time for that, bro. I gotta stick to my purpose in life, bro. But
So,
for you,
so,
shit,
so,
it'd be
so,
heaven,
so,
bro.
so, question. Like, what's your preference in the type of like? What do you like? Snow bun? Like, what do you like, bro?
No,
Like,
no,
I'm just
I'm
curious.
a black woman guy all the way.
Okay, okay, okay.
Tight shirt said to you, Fred Ward, right. It is easy to be a ladies' man. There you go, compliment. He says easy to be a ladies' man for you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say, I would say I was blessed with it. Like I said, shout out to my father. Really, most of the men, especially on my father's side of the family, and, you know, what I'm saying they all kind of ladies' men. But I'll say this though. Look, I would say that even if you're not necessarily a ladies' man per se, I think like what you can do is, you can, like let's say you a guy, you really don't know what to say to women or you don't know how to conversate women. Like you can learn those things. I just think that too many people in this space, I think they so close minded on wanting to learn how to, do certain things, because it's like they think like if you trying to do something or learn something, they like, oh, you just trying to cater to the woman, you just trying to. It's like it has something to do with that. Because at the end of the day, bro, like communication, bro, is like the foundation of any kind of relationship with anybody, bro. And this doesn't even go for men and women. This goes for men and other men. Like, if you don't know how to communicate with somebody, bro, like, you're not gonna get far in life. You're not gonna be able to build no business relationships. You're not gonna be able to build no kind of relationship with
Right.
anybody, including a woman. So, like I said, to me, bro, it starts with the whole communication piece. Now, I will say this: are women more prone to deal with like guys that they find them to be attractive or that they're attracted to? Yeah, I would say that. But again, I knew niggas that came from my neighborhood, bro, who weren't necessarily the best looking guys according to women. They might have been fat, they might have been out of shape, or they might have been funny looking, but because they had some kind of confidence about themselves, because they knew how to talk to women, and because they probably knew how to dress decent, they was able to get women. So it's not necessarily always about, I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, looks does matter to a degree. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but again, even if you're not necessarily the best looking guy in the world, you can circumvent those things. I just think that you have to be open minded to what it is that you like. You can compensate for a lot of different things, but a lot of people don't want to compensate for different things because that requires actually putting in the work. And we just know a
You're
lot of people
absolutely
don't want to
correct.
put in that work. Say people just want to complain and just want shit to change by
Mm-hmm.
complaining, but it's like that's not how that shit works, bro. You have to actually put in the work, and don't even necessarily do it for the woman, bro. Do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you do it for yourself, and it's apparent that you're doing it for yourself, and you staying true to yourself, then eventually the women will come, bro, because they see the confidence, bro. They see the you getting better, and trust me, they gonna come, bro. You ain't even gotta really just sweat the shit too much. But like I said, too many niggas don't want to put in the work. That's from what I see.
I think both sides they don't want to put in the work. To be honest with you,
Facts,
I
facts.
think the women act like if their panty line looks great, which is true, they'll get what they need, and that's not always the case because where the sisters make a mistake is that there are a lot of good brothers out here. Yo, come on up. Your partner's in the room. Come on up.
Shout out to my fourth quarter talk brother Kenny, who just popped up in the chat. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for coming through.
Come
Um,
on up, Kenny. I mean,
Yeah, but
anybody gets up here who I know from the chat room, you get automatic free ride up here, bro. No
let me
problem. I put it in the chat
I
room.
want to
Can you
ask
come on up for a few minutes?
I want to ask Tagman a question because I know I've kind of been hogging the mic. Tagman, bro, where you originally from?
Originally from look, I was born in Yokosuka, Japan.
Okay,
In the 80s, and
and
one of the smallest
Maya,
where
towns.
did
you
you
want to come up? Come on up if you want to. I'll drop the
where
link.
did you
Good
first
evening to you.
land in America when you first came over here? Like where'd you first stay at? Like where was you staying at? Like where'd you
Uh,
grew up at and shit?
I always grew up in Michigan.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember you saying something about Michigan. Was it Detroit?
Yeah, I was in Detroit. That's why I knew about the PZ, the East Side, the Rock Bottom. That's why
Yeah. Shout
I
out
always
Peasy.
follow. Yeah, I always follow up with the East Coast, especially Detroit rap. Because Detroit rap have been always been slept on, in my opinion. So
Oh yeah, bro. Trust me. Like I said, I'm on Peasy, I'm on T Grizzly, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So shit. I said I was on Detroit rap back when, Eminem, Detroit, all of them, you know what I'm saying? D12, all of them, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Old school Royce the 5'9", all that shit. So yeah. I would say this, bro. I actually been to Detroit quite a few times. Don't get me wrong, bro. I will say that it is some ratchet women out there, but it's a few baddies out there too. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you go, you know what I'm saying? Like depending on what part of the area you go in. But I've met quite a few bad chicks out there before when I
Fred
was just
Wood.
kind of out there
Fred
passing
Wood.
through.
Hold that. Fred
Yeah.
Wood. Hold that point for a second. Namaya Buckner said, "Good evening to both of you guys."
What's going on, Naima? That's the Naima, the Mob Queen. What's going on,
That's
Naima?
right. And I voted for you. There you go. What's up? What's up, Stud? Welcome to my panel. How are you?
What's good, Mace?
It's
My
fun.
man, Third
It's an
Ward.
honor. It's an honor to
Que
meet you,
paso, mi
man.
hermano? What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? We out here
Nada,
repping
man.
the team.
I'm
Yeah,
about
we
to.
out here
man.
repping, bro.
And what's the other man's name? DJ. I see his name is
No,
DJ
no,
Giles.
that's Tac Man, bro.
That's Tech
Oh, that's
Man, bro.
Tac Man.
That's Tech
Okay,
Man.
all right, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Troll ass, bro.
Salute the Tac Man. I just came up for a few minutes, man, because I got to get ready to watch that debate tonight. You know, the
Yeah, I'm gonna
debate is
watch
coming
it
on
too.
tonight for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna
So
watch that. Yeah, I'll
I'm
watch
gonna
it.
make a quick run to the store and all that
I was
kind of
just
stuff.
telling him, Kenny. I was just
What
telling
up?
him, he was asking me about how the whole fourth quarter talk channel kind of came about. I was basically telling him how everybody that's down on the team, me, you, Topaz, Brandon, Duke. I was telling him that we was already kind of cool prior to getting on the channel together. We was always see each other in the same chat, chop up and whatnot. But I was saying that it really started with Duke and Brandon, and then they kind of reached out to me, and then I reached out to you,
Yep.
and then
That's facts.
Topaz ended up following suit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I told him how the first couple of live streams that they did on the fourth quarter talk when it was just Duke and Brandon, I told him how me, you, and Topaz was actually, ironically enough, the first three people that hopped up on a panel. But this is before we even knew we was going to be a team. You know what I'm saying? That's what I found so hilarious and ironic about the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
So it was fate. It was predestined that this was going to happen at some point.
Facts.
It seemed like this was going to happen. And the chemistry between the chemistry between the team, you can't match it, man. We have a really good chemistry that's unmatchable.
And I
And
noticed
I think
that.
people seeing it too. Yeah, people seeing it.
I'm gonna say to you, I said to Fred Ward about 20 minutes ago. You five are doing a phenomenal job on your platform, and I'm a big fan of it. And I pop in, and like I was telling Fred Ward, I'm gonna tell you. Every time I pop in there, the chat's popping, but more the panel's electric, man. You get 8, 10 people on that panel, man. That's a hell of a job by you five, and congrats on what you and the direction you're going. All five of you is doing a phenomenal job, and I'm a big fan of yours. And I'll keep up the great work, both of you and all five of you.
Well, look at here. I certainly appreciate it, man. I appreciate people coming over, showing us the love, coming through, giving us the support. The people that's regularly coming through on a regular, on a daily, weekly basis to come see us, give them some good content. That's what we appreciate, man. We want to I'm pretty sure Third Ward already told you. We want to build our channel organically, man. We're not trying to ride somebody else's coattail. We're trying to do it on our own, man. We don't want people saying they built us. We want to build our own, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we got to build it slowly. That's what we're gonna do, man.
Yeah.
That's how way we got to do it.
I told Fred Ward the same thing about myself. I just told him I don't give a damn about subscribes. I'll earn it. If it takes
Right.
3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I will earn it because I'm in this for the long haul. To me, this is a hobby,
Facts.
bro. You know, I
Stripes
love
built
doing
Facts.
that
this.
way is better.
Yeah,
And,
I
and I
feel
was telling
this
him,
is
Kenny, I was telling Mace Kenny that that his channel, the reason why I like his channel is, it's a breath of fresh air because I feel like, beside our channel, I feel like his channel is different, just like our channels, because, like I said, both our channels, we do our own original topics. Plus, I just kind of feel like, it's a lot of brothers in the space that are big sports fans like myself, and I just feel like we needed a channel in this particular sector where brothers can come chop it up about sports. Now, of course, he doesn't only talk about sports, but the fact that that's one of his main themes, I think that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, it's not too many
Facts.
channels in this space, particularly in this black sector space, that just only strictly deals with, or mostly deals with sports. I mean, you have people like RB the Breakthrough and some of these other guys, but they're not necessarily amongst this space with us and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fucks with Mason his channel. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mason. Shout out to you,
I
Mason.
appreciate I
Yeah, shout out to
appreciate both of
Mace.
you
No
guys.
doubt.
I,
No
I
doubt.
appreciate you guys because any guy who's in that room with me and had the cojones to do their own shit and do their own show and do it the way they want to, they get my respect, they get my admiration. And like I said, when you guys started doing this and early in the summer, I was very proud of you guys. You guys got together, said F everybody else. I'm doing me, I'm doing us. And I look at you guys and like I said, you guys are doing an awesome job. Keep up the great work, all five of you. I mean
No
that.
Appreciate
problem,
it.
bro. And I would
No
say
problem.
this too. I would say this real quick too, man. Um, you know, the one thing that I like about our channel is like I don't, and I could be wrong, but I haven't seen. I've seen usually like when you see people do a channel together,
Hmm.
it's usually like two people, maybe three at the most. But the fact that we have like a whole team, it's like five of us. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Number one,
That is
and
awesome.
then number two, I would also say this is that uh, yeah, if we wanted to, we could do the same recycled topics everybody else doing in the space. We could do the black female fuckery that niggas ain't shit and women ain't this, women ain't that. And we probably could get a whole bunch of views. We probably have a whole bunch of cash apps and all that stuff. We could do that probably if we wanted to, but like I said, man, we want to do something different, man. We want to stand out, do something different. We want to be true and original. And like I said, man, it's just too much of that in the space already. So it's like we would just be kind of like copy and pasting off of what everybody else has already done before us. And like I said, we don't want to do that, man. We want to be
Recycling.
like a breath of fresh air in this space.
Because
Exactly. We
if
want to
you,
be like a breath of fresh air in this space. So
you know what surprised me, took me a little bit aback, but I love it though. I've embraced it already. How strenuous this shit is. I
Oh yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah.
I do, guys, no joke. My guys like Tackman will tell you, my regulars, I do 4.5 to 6 hours a night of that shit, man.
That's some serious grinding, man.
I mean, it's not
Real
like
talk.
I do an hour or 2 hours and jump off. Yo, I do. My guy, Tackman was with me. I was telling this to Fred Ward, Kenny. My man, Tackman was with me all 11.5 hours last Tuesday, bro. Think about that. He was with me.
That's a hell of a supporter right there, man. Real talk. Hey, salute to you, Tack Man, on that one.
And
That's a hell of
Imam
a supporter.
Imam Perry's in here. I love you, bro. I got the two of the five quintet of the fourth quarter talk up here with me. Fred
Mhm.
Ward, Colombian, Kenny K. Iman, good evening, my friend. Um, I just think that when you have the cojones, and us three do, to do our own shit, we realize that it's not easy, man. But for me, I'll say one thing that it just pops in my mind. I use it is what the concept is going to be. It just pops into mind, man. This is what my 30th show in 3 weeks. I've had 30 different concepts, bro. It just pops in my mind. Is it that easy for you five, or is it hard to come up with a concept? And let me ask you this also.
nah,
Same question.
I,
What time of the week when you finally decide we're going to do this?
Go ahead,
well,
Thur. I'm gonna let you
usually
answer
what
that,
we
brother,
do.
and then I'm gonna come after you.
Okay. Okay, well, usually what we do is like I said, we for anybody that knows fourth quarter talk, we go live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But what we usually do is, like I said, we literally talk like every day. During the week, even we might not talk on the actual phone until maybe like a couple days before we go live. But we talk in the back chat, text each other different ideas. We look different.
Fred Ward.
Yo, he faded out, didn't he?
I guess
I'm gonna try to let him come back in before I start talking.
All
Give him
right.
about a couple seconds. Give him a couple seconds.
Okay. I was gonna
Okay,
say.
I guess
Can
not.
y'all hear me?
Look.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Clear.
There you go. There he
Yeah,
goes.
go
There
ahead.
he goes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Crystal
Okay,
clear.
Yeah, we hear you now.
But I had people keep calling me and shit. Anyway, like I was saying, we text each other back and forth during the week, and we just we give each other different ideas or whatnot, and we share different like stuff, videos from current events or whatnot, or stuff that we just feel like is important to talk about or whatever, and then we kind of just vibe off of that, and then we kind of just try to like fit. And what we try to do is and this is the ironic part about it. Like a lot of times our each individual topics kind of line up with each other's, but we don't even really know it until we have like the talk a couple nights before, and then we be like, okay, well, this is how we're going to do it. You're going to go first, such and such, and then I'm going to backdoor you, and then going to do my topic, and it kind of just all falls in line and aligns with one another. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how that works. But like I said, a lot of times we don't even we'll tell each other about what we want to do, but we don't really like like we just kind of just tell each other like I said, like maybe days before it actually happens, and then we'll just kind of organize it from there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we kind of just do it a week in advance or whatnot. Like I said, we literally probably do it like days before we do the live stream. So it just all kind of falls in line and just works together like that. But you got it, Kenny, though, bro.
Let me say this real quick because I've been waiting for this man for 3.5 weeks to finally come in. He did, and the reason why this particular man is special to me. It took me a week for someone to finally say hello to me in the chat room, the manosphere. And this was the guy who embraced me and brought me on. Landa, I love you, bro. If you want to come up, I'll put the link. But thank you for everything you done for me in the manosphere, bro. You was the first person to reach out to me, bro. You embraced me after a week of, I guess, tag in the chat rooms we used to be in. And I love you, bro. And
who's that reference to Lando?
Lando
Calrissian? Yeah, that's a good dude. That's a good dude.
Love you,
Shout out
bro.
to him.
Shout out to Lando. Yeah, I fucks with Lando.
Fellas,
shout out, Lando.
shout
You got
out
it
to you,
though,
man. I
Kenny,
love
bro.
you too, man. Lando, I love you, bro. I'm about to cry, man. Appreciate
No doubt.
you so much. I mean,
Yo, so Mace, I just want to say this quick couple things that I'm gonna get off and head to the store. But first of all, for me on the fourth quarter talk, basically I talk a lot of IT topics. Okay, so that's my specialty. So I want to give a special shout out to all the IT brothers that has come on the panel and chopped it up with me on the panel and gave some perspective, because all of those guys have a lot of good information in the background because they are in IT. And I want to give a special shout out to Gabe A, my man Mike V, Mike Shinnery, Curlin M, Keep It Techie, all of these brothers, and O'Shea Lennox. All of these brothers came up on a panel and actually gave some IT perspective. So I want to give a special shout out to them. Also, I just want to tell everybody, man, sub to all of the fourth quarters teams, different pages. All of us have our own channels, so definitely go over there and check out the content. Topaz Presents, she has her own channel. Big Duke 24A has his fitness channel, and Tangum L, he does his channel on the different things he does from World Star. And my man Third Ward Colombian, you know what I mean? Go check out his channel, and of course check out my new upload I did on my channel, man. So that's pretty much it. And definitely, like I said, tune into the fourth quarter talk Saturdays, every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna bring you the hot topics. We definitely bring you something different than what you've been seeing throughout the YouTube streets. And we're just gonna continue to keep pressing on, man, and hopefully that you enjoy something and learn something from. Hey, salute to you, Mace. I wish you all the best with your channel, and I definitely will be tuning in to support you, brother. Okay?
thank you so much, my brother, and keep
No
up
doubt.
your great work, man.
Yeah,
Proud of you, bro.
blessings to everybody.
All
right, man. Third Ward, you know what's up, man. I'll holler at you later, brother.
Yeah.
No doubt. Peace.
All right,
later.
brother.
I'll let you later.
Third Ward, let me ask you a question, and that's a great guy right there, because you know why I say that about him? And you too. You know why? Everywhere he goes, like you, the women go crazy, bro.
Hey man, look man, look like I say, man, we appreciate all the love from the ladies. We appreciate all the real support from the fellas, man. Like I said, man, we just try to be real genuine guys, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man. So shout out to everybody that show love from the ladies, man, to the fellas that that support us and that rock with us and that fuck with us, man. Shout out to every one of y'all, man. Y'all good people, man. And I will say this, man, the one thing I will say about this YouTube shit that has been positive for me is that, don't get me wrong, I have people in my real life who I consider to be like family and friends who I fuck with. But I'm not gonna lie, ever since this COVID shit happened, a lot of people ain't really getting outside of the house unless it's, work or something, going grocery shopping, just taking care of some business. But a lot of people ain't really just mingling and, having too much social life outside of the house since this whole COVID thing with everything being like shut down or everything being kind of like, where you have to like be masked up or whatnot. So, what this YouTube shit has done, man, is, it's giving people, an outlet in a way to kind of like be social, in a time where right now you can't really be as socially free as you want to be with this whole COVID thing going around. So I think, that's the good thing about it. And, not only are we being social with one another, but what it's doing is we're like, unbeknownst to a lot of us, what we're doing is we're really networking. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a lot of networking skills and, we're building relationships with people to where, hopefully in the future, we can do like not just, business on this YouTube shit, but maybe we could do like business outside of this shit, depending on whatever it is we trying to do business on. So I think, that's the one blessing in disguise that this COVID thing has done is that, since people aren't able really to go outside and socialize like how they used to freely amongst each other, like I said, it's made people be social, but more on the online space. And, like I said, we could talk to anybody in any parts of the world, any parts of the country, and you can kind of build some kind of like rapport with people, man, just off of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And who knows, man? Sometimes, and I've heard certain people in this YouTube space, they actually go to other people's cities and towns and meet up with one another. And look, I wouldn't mind, one of these days, once the traveling gets back to normal and all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't mind going to certain places and meeting certain people off of this YouTube shit and linking up with people, man. That'll be dope. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's, like I said, that's definitely one of the positives that's come out of this whole black YouTube space. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it is some fuckery that goes on in this space. It's a lot of bullshit, but to the areas where it's some real shit going on and real people, fucking with one another, I could appreciate that.
Yeah, I hear you. Let me say this to my man, because I just read he was talking to Tac Man. Landau, I didn't know, bro. Oh my God. Oh, my prayers to you, bro. Thank you for serving this country like you did. I cannot believe what you just wrote in the chat room, man. You got hurt in combat training, bro. You hurt your neck, man. You're
Damn,
100%
bro. Sorry to
disabled,
hear that,
bro.
Lando, bro. I didn't even know that, bro.
Oh man, man.
Salute to you, Lando, bro. Damn, I didn't even know that, bro. And like Mace was saying, bro, thank you for your service, bro. We appreciate that, bro. That's what's up.
Yo, Landau, man. I love you, bro. I know you in North Carolina. Yo, I'll come down and see you, bro. I mean that, bro. I appreciate everything you did for me in the manosphere, man. I can't believe this shit, man. Damn. I was talking to
Hey, man, Mace, bro.
What's up? What's up, brother?
No, you got it, bro. You finish. I'll go after you. I got it after you, bro. You finish what you were saying.
I was gonna say, was you in Cooler's room like 3 weeks ago with this kid James Keels?
Yeah, you talking about the James Kills dude? Yeah, what about him? Yeah.
All right. All night I was up there, and the General and Platinum was in the room.
Yeah.
And all he did was kept dissing the General. And the moral of the story
you
is,
talking about the James Kills dude?
Yeah, and I had to put him in his place.
Yeah.
And I said, kid, let me tell you something. Back in our day, when you graduate from high school, you get a job. It wasn't about these BS degrees, bro. And he risked his life. I said, how would you like every day you wake up and you're seeing missiles and rockets being shot at you and grenades, bro?
Facts.
And the young man came to his senses. I said, you salute the general and Platinum, bro, and anybody else, and Landau Carician, and anybody else. Um, anybody else that served this country, man. And
Yeah, man. Like I said, man. As men, bro, I just think we have to respect each other as men, even on a basic
thank
level.
you.
Like, should we may not necessarily like everything about each other. We might not necessarily agree with anything that we say, whatever. But as long as you can have that basic respect for another man, just that basic foundation of respect for somebody, especially if ain't nobody coming at you or disrespecting you, then to me that goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. A lot of us are already programmed not to, from the time we born, not to get along with other men or, even older men for that matter. You know what I'm saying? And, like I said, man, I'm the type of person, bro, I'll be cool with any and everybody just as long as you don't disrespect me or come at me in a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
Because
man.
once you come for
I
me,
always,
all best is off.
right.
You know what I'm
I
saying? But
always
other than
noticed
that, bro,
that.
like I said, I'm cool as hell, bro. I try to be cool with everybody. But see, I will say this though. I have learned that in this space, I have learned, especially recently, I have learned that trying to be cool with everybody isn't always a good thing. Because sometimes, or actually a lot of times, when you try to be cool with everybody, a lot of times that should have backfire in your face. Because the people that you're trying to be cool with, that may not necessarily be trying to be cool with you, or that may have an underlying problem with you that you don't know of. They be the quickest motherfuckers to turn their back on you, or just to even talk shit behind your back. So I have learned now that I'm just gonna stick to the people that fuck with me and that show me they fuck with me on a regular
There you
basis.
go.
Anybody else that I'm not sure of, I might
There you
speak to you,
go.
but if I see you in the chat, but I'm not gonna be over in your spaces or in your chats like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I've had Platinum here a few times in here,
yeah,
and
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
and he is one of the most fascinating guys I've come across because his personality switches like a light switch.
Yeah,
But before I
yeah.
continue with that, uh, Landau says he's in Charlotte. I'm gonna try and get down there. If not this winter, the spring. I promise. And I was stationed in
Yeah,
Norfolk when Mr. Fantastic is stationed.
Platinum's a cool dude. I just think a lot of people give Platinum flack about some of his personal views when it comes to the women and how he deal with women and how other guys should deal with. I think that's where people hate Platinum, man. But Platinum's a good man. The reason why I fuck with Platinum because Platinum actually
Love you,
reminds me a
Landau.
lot of
I
the
love you, bro.
he he reminds
Okay,
me
Squidward.
Platinum reminds me of a lot of the old school guys I grew up with, back in the day. So
Nah, Platinum's funny dude, man. I can't lie. I got respect for him. I always
yeah,
gonna
man.
respect him, man. But Platinum had me dying, man. You a blue pill ass never.
Platinum's problem is,
Get the fuck
and Tac Man, you've been in here with him. You know what I'm about to say. Tac
Platinum
Man's
is just a
problem
raw
is he
dude.
yells and screams.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
hold
I will say that when he get to yelling and screaming, I'll be like, okay, bro, I get it. You passionate, you trying to make a, but I'm like, bro, calm it down a little bit. But I will say this: the reason why they don't like Platinum, bro, is because Platinum is just too raw and blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna tell you how you feel, whether you like it or
yeah,
not, whether like
hmm
he don't care about. And look, to deal with a nigga like Platinum, you have to have thick skin. If you don't have thick skin, Platinum will offend you like damn near every time he open up his mouth. So in order to be around or deal with somebody like a Platinum, you have to have very thick skin. You can't be no thin skin ass motherfucker trying to deal with Platinum, bro, because he will offend your ass every time.
he don't
Platinum,
he don't
and
offend me.
I have to calm him down in here sometimes.
Yeah,
And I'll
Man,
tell him,
he
Platinum, nobody's screaming in here. This is a nice, calm atmosphere in here. Do you notice
that's
it?
how. You gotta kind of forgive him, bro. He from Platinum's from Memphis, and that's how the Memphis niggas they be turned up a lot all the time. They kind of very hype and shit. Like I don't know if y'all ever listen to 3 6 Mafia, but that's like the
yeah,
vibe they be on. They be on like that turn up shit. They be on that. Yeah, they be on that turned up, shit all the time, turned up to the max. Like that's just how them niggas is. So, but I will say this though, like I said, bro, if you get to talk to Platinum and understanding him, bro, Platinum a good dude is just like you said. Sometimes he can get a little bit too overhyped, a little bit too excited. You might have to tell him just calm it down a little bit. But like I said, Platinum a good dude, bro. Platinum a good dude. I fucks with
He's a
Platinum
good guy,
regardless of
man.
yeah.
Dusty is phenomenal, man.
oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
me and him, we have now joined at the hip, man. I mean, I mean, me and Asian is pretty tight too, but Asian's doing his own thing. Matter of fact, Me and Asian was going neck and neck last night, but I couldn't do it no more. I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, man.
Man, I need platinum on my barbecue party, man. He's gonna cut it.
I can
want-
imagine
yeah.
that, bro. I can
Platinum is the
imagine
type
that,
of
man.
dude. Platinum is the type of dude that back in the day when I was coming up, when I was like rolling around the streets, and when niggas used to be on the block like shooting dice and shit. You know, say Platinum was that nigga that was breaking niggas for their money and or shooting dice, and he was talking shit to them niggas, letting you know he taking you for your money, letting you know like, yeah, nigga, I just took your money and I'm finna take more of your money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of dude that Platinum is, bro. Like that should be hilarious. Like I said, he remind me of them type of cats. And look, I gotta say this to you, bro, Mace. Getting back on the sports thing, bro. Like, oh my god, bro.
You gonna lose every man. You gonna lose every man.
Yeah, that's what he be
Oh yeah,
screaming. Yeah.
Cuda and his clips of people from Platinum to Mella. Oh my God, Cuda is the clip king, bro. Like him and Ty City are like the clip kings, bro. But Cuda, when he take, especially when he take niggas clips that like shit that they said like past live streams, bro. Like that should be classic, bro. I be dying my ass off every time he start a stream. He be playing like the Obsidian clips and the Platinum clips and the Mella clips. Them shits be hilarious. But just to get back real quick on the sports topic. Just to get back real quick on the sports topic, bro, Mace, bro, I'm about to blow my brains out and pull my hair out, bro, over my Texans, bro. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do, bro? Like,
I said it to you 3 weeks ago, man. I said to
bro,
I had a lot of Texan fans in here, bro. I do believe in that.
I've been saying for the last 6 years, Bill, bro. Anybody that knows me knows I've been trying to get Bill O'Brien out of there for like the last 6 years, even when we was winning our divisions, even when we was winning our divisions and all that stuff, I still didn't want Bill O'Brien because I was like, let's keep it real. The only reason why Bill O'Brien looks good is because of the talent, because he has D-Hop and he had D-Hop, which we gave him away for nothing. And you see how that turned out for us. He's D-Hop's balling over there with Kyler Murray, which I expect him to, and then now
and you called
Watson
that.
literally. Yeah, and now Watson literally has nobody to throw to. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust Kenny Stills, and then I like Will Fuller, but he can never stay healthy a full season. So it's like Deshaun has nobody to throw to, bro. And then we already had like probably the worst offensive line in football. So this is why Deshaun constantly gets his ass sacked and hit all the time. And I'm hoping that he doesn't end up like RG3, you know what I'm saying? And where I hope he, takes it like Russell Wilson, and where he just runs for the first down and runs out of bounds instead of trying to be a hero, and then he gets his ass sacked or hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like RG3. So, man, and really the only thing that we have going for us, bro, any kind of hope or glimmer of light that we have is Deshaun Watson. Outside of that, we really don't have nothing. Oh, also, I don't know. I seen a story today, something about, I guess, we just signed Earl Thomas. I don't know if you saw that,
Yes,
but we
that was a
signed
good
Earl
move
Thomas.
by you guys.
Yeah, which is a good move for us, but I still don't think that puts us over the top or that does anything. I mean, that all that does is that it gives us a little bit more protection, but it doesn't really move the needle too much for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but yeah, bro, I've been wanting Bill O'Brien ass out of there, and like the only thing, like I said, the only reason why he been saved all of this time is because of Deshaun and because we had D-Hop and stuff. So, and because we kept winning our division every year, but that's about it. But the way it looks like this year, it looks like Tennessee's going to win that division. I would say Tennessee's probably going to easily win that division. Also, did you see that story about them shutting down Tennessee's activity? I guess they said a few players got popped with the Rona or some shit. You saw that shit?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
man,
I saw
that shit crazy.
today.
I kind of figured that some of this shit was, I didn't know which team it was going to happen to or when, but I kind of figured that at some point, one of these teams and some of these players was going to pop up with the Rona. I just didn't know when, you know what I'm saying? So I wonder if you're going to see more teams and more players pop up in this predicament with the Rona and shit. And if it gets too bad, I wonder will they shut the season down, or because they just started the season. We were already 4 weeks in, so depending on how bad this shit gets, I wonder if they're going to shut the season down.
Yeah, I think they will. As crazy as it may sound, I could see that happening. I could easily see that happening.
What problem with Texan is, first, you only have Laramie Tunsil as his protection. That's one of the main issues. And the second of all, the Bill O'Brien's the player call is a very simple vanilla offense. It reminds me of a Chan Gailey's system. So definitely, I would say the perfect play caller for Deshaun Watson would be Eric Bieniemy from Kansas City.
Facts.
That would perfect. With with the consistent trick play, RPO, the little bit of jet sweep, and play the four wide set, two tight end set. The fake, we'll do a lot of fake and bootleg. That's the perfect for Deshaun Watson's skill set. But Bill O'Brien trying to make him something he's not. He's not the pure accurate passer. You got to expand you have to utilize his skill set. That's what Andy Reid does. That's why he's still one of the best quarterback whisperers.
I will say this, bro. Deshaun is actually a better thrower than a lot of people give him credit for. But like you said, that's not his only skill. He has the escapability. He can make plays on the run, not only with his feet, but with his. I will say, him and Patrick Mahomes have that in common to where they can make plays from the pocket and they can make plays, with their feet on the run as well. But the problem is that Deshaun has been looking like an average quarterback because he has nothing to protect him and because he doesn't have any weapons to throw to now, especially now that D-Hop is gone. So because of that, now everything's on him. And when he's getting sacked all the time from different directions and he can't really make the plays that he's able to make in the past when he had D-Hop and when he had better help and protection, it makes him look like an average quarterback, but he's a lot better than what how he's been playing. Is just like I said, when you have a mediocre team that can't even protect your quarterback, I mean, what can you do? And then let's just be honest. If he was on a team like, for instance, everybody knows that, the draft that he came in was Ken Mahomes. They were in the same draft. And, you had Chicago that had the number one pick. They could have picked either one of those guys, but they skipped on them and picked Trubisky, which now in hindsight, they probably killing themselves over there. But just imagine if you would have had, Patrick Mahomes going to Kansas City worked out perfectly for him. So let's just say Deshaun would have got picked number one overall by Chicago. Could you imagine Deshaun Watson behind that Chicago Bears defense, behind that team? Do you know how good Chicago would be right now if they had a Deshaun? Well, they probably might be competing with Green Bay for the top spot in that division. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hold that point. Landa, I gave you a wrench. I'm going to give you a wrench next time you pop through the chat, Fred Ward. You got one. And my man is here. Imam Perry's here, but my main man's here. Little Big Nate. Nate, you want to come up? I'll drop a link for you, bro. Come on up, bro, if you want to. I'll drop the link.
Just imagine Deshaun playing with the Bears, bro. The Bears would be, something mean to try to handle.
Yeah, that'd be scary to beat, bro, with the right quarterback. Because I will say this for Chicago. I was wrong with them. I hope the beautiful Elise ain't mad at me because I gave her 6 overs and unders before the season started, and her cousin was taking it to Vegas to put on it for her. And the Bears have surprised me, but I get the feeling that Nick Foles ain't going to get it done for them. I think Aaron Rodgers is on a mission right now.
No, he is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I expect the Packers to once again win that division, which it's no surprise. I mean, they have the best quarterback in that division. I will say this. I'm very disappointed in Minnesota because I feel like Minnesota has one of the, like, on paper, if you just look at them on paper, they have one of the best teams, complete rosters, but it's like, I don't know, for whatever reason, they can't get. And look, I'm not gonna blame everything on Kirk Cousins, even though I'm not a big fan of Kirk Cousins, but I'm not gonna put all the blame on him. I just think that they haven't just played up to their potential, man. They haven't played, either they're not as good as we thought they were, or they just haven't played to their potential. But like I said, I mean, I expect every year, unless Aaron Rodgers retires or unless he just falls off a cliff or he gets hurt or injured, I expect Green Bay every year to win that division. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this. I think Nick Foles going forward is the better solution and the better answer for Chicago. But the question is, for how long? I mean, maybe one season, but after this season, like, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. They're either going to have to get somebody out the draft or they're going to have to trade for another quarterback because, to me, like I said, Nick Foles will probably only be a solution for one season. But going forward after this season, like he's not the future. You know what I'm saying? But to me, Trubisky ain't the future neither, though. So, again,
he'll be gone. He won't be there after this year. Now that he's benched and they didn't extend him a contract extension, he's gone.
I don't know what was the hype that he had, because you have to see what the talent that he was surrounded by when he was in North Carolina. And second of all, he only started 13 career games as a starter during the 4-year tenure. And who did he have? Eric Ebron. He had a lot of talent in the team. So it was easy for everything looks easy when you have surrounded by talent and the right system.
He wasn't even better than Deshaun and Mahomes in college, bro. Like I don't see what they saw in this dude, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Nate,
When I seen,
have a good night,
I'm,
my brother. I love you. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Keep
watching it.
talking, sir.
I was watching that draft. I literally was watching that draft, right? And when I seen that they took Trubisky as the number, I said they're going to live to regret this. And then I kind of was seeing where everybody else was going to fall, and I seen that they took that the Chiefs took Mahomes because I think they picked right before we did. They had the pick the right before us, and
They had the
I'm a
10th
tripper.
pick. Yeah, they
Yeah,
traded with Buffalo and got the 10th pick.
No, matter of fact, we actually was lower, but we traded up to get Deshaun. And look, the whole time when I saw that we traded up, I said, man, if we don't fucking get Deshaun with that trade up pick, bro, I said if we don't fucking get Deshaun, I said we stupid as fuck. So I said I was watching this shit like, hey, waiting anxious. I was like, please, Lord, let us pick Deshaun up because I was surprised he was still sitting there. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
they
I was
wasn't
like,
the scouts weren't too high on him or Patrick Mahomes. They had them both mid to late second rounders. Before you continue, Iman Perry said, plus their defense is getting old. You have to win as soon as you can in the NFL. Not anymore. Minnesota lost their top players, Xavier Rhodes and Everson Griffin. Don't forget my man who's in Buffalo right now.
Where did Diggs go? Where did Diggs
Buffalo.
go? Buffalo. Okay. Yeah, and another thing. No, you got it, bro. You got it, take man. You got it.
No, what I'm saying is, you watch the last 3 games in Minnesota, you can clearly see the Kirk Cousins doesn't have a security blanket. And first of all, I'm not gonna shit it on what's his name? What's number 19 from the Minnesota?
Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen. No disrespect.
Thielen,
one of the sharpest route runner, one of the smart, but he's not the receiver where he can move around. Diggs can been moving around from every spot since his days in college. So that's a security blanket, and that takes a lot. He could be a decoy, he could be a deep threat. It's not his speed, it's his separation and the fundamental and technique to save Kirk Cousins in the past 3 years. But now look, Adam Thielen is only a slot receiver. He can't play outside. He's not that big of a receiver as Diggs.
And they missed Diggs badly because Diggs did not like Kirk Cousins, so they got rid of Diggs, which was I would have cut to Kirk Cousins instead. Buffalo gave up a first. I'm gonna let you rock.
Okay, I got you. Yeah,
I'm gonna let you rock right now because I'm quick. What I gotta say, Buffalo gave up a first, a third, a fourth, and a sixth for Diggs, and to me, they gave up nothing. Continue, Fred Ward.
No, I was just about to say that to Tagman's point about Kirk Cousins not having a security blanket. It's the same scenario now with Deshaun. You know, for many years, or for the years that he was there, D Hop was his security blanket. You know, when Deshaun couldn't find nobody else up, and when the play broke down and he couldn't run because they made sure that he couldn't run anywhere. You could always count on all reliable D Hop. He was sometimes D Hop wouldn't even run a particular route. He'll just throw up the 50-50 ball and D Hop would just go up there and get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you had in D Hop. You had somebody not only that could run routes, but somebody who could also, if there was no route to be ran, you could just throw it up 50-50 ball. You could count on him to get it, at least probably about 98% of the time. And now that he doesn't have that, like I said, it's like all the pressure's on Deshaun. Like I said, I don't trust Kenny Stills like that. I mean, every now and then he might have one game here and there where he might go off or whatever. For the most part, you're not going to get much from him. And then, like I said, I like Will Fuller, and I think what made Will Fuller so good is the fact that he was on the other side of D Hop, and because D Hop was getting so much attention, they left Will Fuller open a lot of times. But now that he's the main guy, now they're going to try to shut him down, take him out of the game, and then to my point I made earlier, like it's like you can't even really count on Will Fuller to be healthy for a whole season. It seems like he's always getting hurt every season. So it's like, who does Deshaun really have as a wideout that he can trust and depend on? Especially now that D Hop is gone, he doesn't have anybody. So like I said, but shit, I give a lot of credit to Arizona, bro. They smart because they not only did they give him D Hop, which D Hop will be around for a long time. D Hop got at least about another, I want to say maybe about 7-8 years, and then he's on the other side of one of the best receivers of all time, and Larry Fitzgerald. And to me, you can only get better learning from somebody like Larry Fitzgerald. You know what I'm saying? So so he has basically two veteran wideouts, who've been in the game for years, balling out, and we all know Larry Fitzgerald is going to be a Hall of Famer, and
Yeah,
to me, if D Hop continues down the path he goes, he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. So, and then you got Kyler Murray, who he's such a young dude, man. He can throw on the run, and he can run with his legs. So man, they're gonna be in good shape. And like I said, I've said this like for like the last 2-3 weeks on Mason's show. I'm picking Arizona to get a wild card spot. Now I will say this, I might be wrong on that, and when I say that is because shit, from what I'm seeing right now, I think Seattle will win that division, but shit, I wouldn't be surprised if Arizona might end up finishing number 2 in that division, because I'm still kind of like iffy right now on San Fran with all the injuries that they got. So I don't know if they'll finish second, but like I said, I got Seattle winning that division. But if Arizona end up finishing number 2 in that division, I wouldn't be surprised. But at best case scenario, worst case scenario, I got them making a wild card spot. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah,
thank God.
I could see that too. I think Arizona, they slipped up on Sunday against the Lions, but I
Yeah,
think they'll
they
come
shouldn't have
back
lost
from
that
that.
game. But it
No,
be like that
especially at
sometimes,
home.
man. It be like that
Yeah.
sometimes. Sometimes you lose to a team that's worse than you. It be like that sometimes. And look, me personally, I think Kansas City at some point will lose. I don't know who they're going to lose, but I think they will have a game where they'll lose. And me personally, if I was them, I wouldn't want to be a team that goes undefeated, especially into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You want to at least lose maybe one game, minimum, maybe 2 at the most.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to go into the playoffs, on a winning streak, and the next thing in the playoffs, all you got to lose is one game and it's over with. So, if I was them, the way I'm looking at Kansas City right now, they're either going to go 14-2 or 13-3. That's what I see them going. Maybe 12-4, but
Uh,
that's what I would say. So
Let me read this. Golden Eagles, should I take the Bears next week? No, don't even go near that game. I gave you the picks, bro.
who they playing
It,
against? Who the Bears play next week?
Colts at home.
Indianapolis.
I'm taking Bears +3.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, the Bears are the underdog in that game. I don't know how, but at home, I don't know how that is, but
And
they
I'm
are.
and I'm
you know what?
taking.
I like your line and on that. I like the Bears +3.
Okay. Iman Perry said Minnesota missed the boat. They should have taken Lamar Jackson 3 years ago. I agree with that. Ty Church Cowboys going to make a
So
run.
so question. Do you think the Browns have a chance of beating the Cowboys next week?
If I'm gonna say no, Ty Church is here. He's not gonna like what I'm gonna say. If Cleveland wins this game, the media, ESPN, NFL Network will make the America's darlings, and they will write off the Dallas Cowboys. You will not hear
Yeah.
the Dallas Cowboys no more.
Speaking of Cowboys, I got to hats off to Aldon Smith for he has been out of NFL in 5 years, and he's looking like defensive player of the year.
Yeah, he had a hell of a
Yeah.
game Sunday against Russell Wilson, didn't he?
Boy, oh yeah, he sacked him 3 times. Oh, man, I used to hate
Yeah.
him in San Francisco because as a Seattle fan, I can't stand his ass. Him, Navarro Bowman, and the future ballot Hall of Famer Patrick
Oh,
Willis.
you
Patrick
a
Willis.
Seahawks fan, bro? I didn't know you was a Seahawks fan. I
Yeah,
mean,
Tackman's a Seahawk
yeah,
fan. The
you a
Seahawks have
smart, you a
been my
smart,
team for.
you a smart man, because I've always been a Russell Wilson fan. So you a smart man,
Oh
bro.
yeah. Hey, let me tell you, I wish Evan Duncan would come up here because
Yeah.
me and him have disagreements on who's the best quarterback. I think Mahomes the best, but
Yeah.
my favorite is Russell. I love Seattle. I love them because of him, and I'm so proud of him. I won't never forgive him for that throw in the Super Bowl, but I love him. Ty Church agrees with me. If Cleveland wins Sunday, Dallas will be dismissed by the national media, and
Yeah.
Cleveland will be propelled by the national media.
Bruh, can we talk about how shitty the NFC East is? I mean, golly,
There you
that
go.
division is horrible, bro. Like, god damn, bro. You got Dallas, who, really Dallas should be 0-3 because they should have lost to Atlanta. Atlanta fucked around, and I don't know what I mean, but I mean, of course, they gave up the Super Bowl, so I mean that's not surprising. But yeah, Dallas they should have lost that game, so they really should be on 3, but they what 1-3 or whatnot. So
Yeah.
I'll say this, or 1-2, whatever. But I'll say this, bro. The thing about Dallas, bro, is like, on paper they look really good. They look like they could be a Super Bowl team on paper, but it's like when they get in the game, bro, they make a lot of mistakes, bro. They make a lot of turnovers. And then the thing about really Dallas's biggest weakness is that secondary, bro. That secondary is horrible. Like they get, especially when they go against a good quarterback, they get picked apart like all the time by good quarterbacks in that secondary. So they really need to address that secondary, bro, because once they get to going against the good teams, that actually have A-list quarterbacks, bro, they're gonna get torn apart, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? They're really lucky that they're in the AFC, the NFC East, bro, because if they was in any other division that actually had good teams, they would be like the laughing stock of those other divisions. The only reason why they look good every year or somewhat good is because, like I said, they're in the NFC East, which a lot of people, they bag on them, call them the NFC least, which is true. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, that division is horrible, bro. Like the fucking they suck. The fucking man, the Eagles, bro. Like what the
Redskins, the
yeah, the
Eagles were
Redskins, yeah,
pathetic.
man. God,
And
then
of
the
course, the
Giants. I
Giants.
mean.
The Giants, to me, are the worst team in football. We got all new coaching staff and players. Ty Church said, "Laro's up here, my niggas up here.
Yeah.
Get your
Hey,
Houston buddy up here.
And
What's up,
hey,
nigga?
let me say this. What's going on, Laro? Let me say this too real quick before you hop in here, Laro. Let me say this too real quick. I think what this year has proven, especially since we talking about the Browns versus Cowboys, which is
Out.
coming up this week, the one thing that has been proven this year is that I don't think Baker's that dude like everybody thought he was. I think he's one of those guys that I don't think he's a stud quarterback. I think he's a guy every now and then he might have a breakout game when he may do something pretty spectacular. But I think overall the winning formula for Cleveland is going to be he's going to be like a game manager type of quarterback, and you're going to have to
Give it to
depend on
Nick
Nick Chubb,
Chubb and,
yeah, in the
and my
running
man
game,
from
yeah.
Kansas City.
And yeah, if Cleveland depends on Nick Chubb in the running game in their defense, because Cleveland has a pretty good defense, if they could just put their trust and faith in that, I think they'll be all right. But to try to get Baker to be the guy to try to throw 20, 30, 40 times per game, bro, they're not going to win like that. They're going to lose every time.
Totally
I just
agree.
Baker's not that. He's not that guy. I'm
Hey, let me
sorry, he's
tell
not
you.
that guy. What you got,
Iman
Larry, bro?
Perry
What's going
says
on, bro?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Say
Iman
again.
Perry says the Ravens need a new running back, a new wide receiver. They should pick up Kareem Hunt. He's wasting away in Cleveland. No, he's not. He's kicking ass in
oh, he's doing
Cleveland,
well. He
Iman.
just got a contract extension.
Yeah,
He's not going anywhere.
And the
yeah,
NFC
yeah.
East got the most Super Bowls. Okay, he's
And
just playing for
Hey,
a
yeah.
commercial.
What's this
Okay,
stuff? What's this stuff I keep hearing about? They're gonna trade away Odell. Do you think eventually they're gonna trade him, or you think they're gonna keep him?
if they keep winning, I doubt it they will trade him. But it would be nice if he goes to Baltimore because Baltimore's wide receiver has been thin since.
I'm not saying this because I'm a homer, but word was out 2 weeks ago where they said they had a rumor that Cleveland was going to move him. Miami was going to give up one of their number ones, and Cleveland would pick that and run.
Yeah, they should. But you know what, though? The bad thing about Cleveland is I think that they had like Nick Foles or even, you can have like a third tier quarterback. I mean, all you need with that offense and all those weapons out there, all you need is like a capable quarterback. You don't need a star. You just need somebody who won't fuck the game up. And
Facts.
and Baker cannot do that. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
what the problem is. Height.
Well, that's what he's gonna have to be now. Now he's proven that he can't be the savior. He's gonna have to be he's gonna pretty much be what Alex Smith was for Kansas City all those years, just a game manager. That's the only way. You notice when he doesn't throw for like 200-300 yards per game, let's say he'll throw for like a buck something or maybe like right at 200. But yeah, Nick Chubb is tearing it up and the defense is holding it down. They win like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they win.
Third, he too Hollywood now though. He not gonna fall back into that don't mess it up, bro. He too Hollywood now, man.
Well, if he don't, they're gonna get his ass out of there, or he gonna get his ass benched.
Paul G, what's up, my brother?
That
Welcome
might happen.
back. Love you. Know that. I love all my guys who come in here.
Because you know what,
Nigga, I'm talking to you, Laro. Nigga, where you been?
Oh shit, man! I stopped through the other day, mate. Shit, man.
I know Platinum hogged that on Sunday. I know this.
Hey, bro! I came through to get my picks, man. I didn't.
You said you can only bet on Saturday, right? When you can put them in.
I can't put them in.
Hey, Lara, bro, I still love our Texans, but until Bill O'Brien get out of there, bro, I don't even think I want to watch another game, bro. The rest of the season,
oh man,
we should, we should have never gave up that lead to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, bro. I'm like, and you know what? The whole time I was watching the game, I'm like, we was up. I'm like, and you know, I didn't get excited one time. I said, watch. I said, in true Texans fashion form, I said, watch me get this game up and let not Cleveland, Pittsburgh come back and beat us. And sure enough, I was right. I said, you know what? I said, this is why I did not get excited at all when we had the lead because I knew we was gonna find some kind of way to fuck it up.
Yeah, it just seemed like the play calling just so. I mean, it's no continuity with the play calling or whatever, right? I mean, it's hard to watch them right now. I've been watching, but I'm not putting. Well, I never bet on my home team, but I wouldn't put a dime on it, bro. It's just like, man, that's so disappointing right now. 0-3. I mean, we played three decent teams, so maybe we can get back at Green Bay.
A combined 9-0, I might add.
Man, Green Bay,
No.
man, if they keep playing like how they playing and Rodgers, bro, they gonna slaughter us, bro. Especially if Aaron Rodgers keep going at the rate he go, bro. And then look, it looked like from what I see with Green Bay, it looked like him and Matt LaFleur on one accord now. It look like he's bought into Matt LaFleur. So now, bro, it's like, I mean, that's dangerous, bro. And then look, I think also I think somebody brought this up on ESPN earlier this week, and I think they're right. I think them picking that Jordan Love dude to kind of replace old boy, even though from what I heard, they say in practice that he ain't really looking too good as they thought he would be. So they pretty much admit that they whiffed on that pick. But I think
No, it doesn't because remember, Aaron is like Aaron's near 38 years old, man. That was a good. I'm telling you, 2 years down the road.
But here's the thing, though. They saying that he not looking so good at the old boy. But I will say, I think them getting old dude, I think that sparked like a whole new energy in Aaron to make it be like, oh, okay, y'all motherfuckers think I'm already done. Y'all think I'm gone already? Okay, like I'm gonna show you
know
motherfuckers.
What? Yo, hold it up. Watch this, third. I want to know what training camp was like or what a practice is like. Because I don't remember how many years ago, but I remember hearing things about how Brett Favre wasn't necessarily ingratiated, Aaron Rodgers. I wonder if Aaron Rodgers is kind of helping the little guy, the young guy along in this situation. Have you heard about that, Mace?
Yeah.
You know what? He might be following in the same footsteps that Brett Favre. He might be pretty much the same way Brett Favre was with him. He probably like, man, I don't want nobody taking. I'm not going to be prepping, because if you think about it, a lot of the great quarterbacks, bro, especially when they've been with a team like most of their career for so long, a lot of them, unless they just have a certain kind of friendly kind of attitude or demeanor about them, they're not really gonna prep the next guy, bro, because they want to be great and want to be the only dude until they retire. So I like, for instance, I believe if Peyton Manning would have had that kind of attitude, then he probably would have stayed a Colt for life, and he probably would have, they probably would have had him there, and he would have retired there. Because remember, he didn't really want out from rumors that was out there. He didn't want to. He didn't want to, teach Andrew Luck. He didn't want to teach him none of his tricks and trades or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they had to get him up out of there. And their families
living in your neck of the woods, their families used to be close. They don't talk to each other anymore. Oliver Luck and Archie Manning. They don't talk.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. For those who don't know, Andrew Luck actually grew up in me and Laro's hometown in Houston. And what's crazy is the high school that he went to was like 10, 15 minutes away from where I used to live at the time, Laro, when I was in high school. I ended up moving from the south side, from Third Ward area, and I was living over there in the west. I was living over there in like A-Leaf area, whatnot, right? And I had a homegirl. She went to the school over there, like not too far from like Memorial City area. The high school that Andrew Luck went to is called Stratford High School. And it's like over there in this part of town of Houston called Memorial, and shit. And so I remember my homegirl, she invited me over. They had a homecoming game, and she invited me to the homecoming game up there. And I had heard about Andrew Luck, but I had never seen him play. I just had heard about him, and then like she took me to the homecoming game, and it was like my first time seeing him play. And I just see this big country-fed white boy, that just big, swole motherfucker, and I'm like, man, is this the guy that I keep hearing about? So I watched him play the game, and I forgot they was playing some school from like it was some school from out of town or whatever, some Texas school from out of town. And man, that game he went off. He threw for like 4 or 5 touchdowns. touchdowns, ran for like another 100-some yards. And I'm like, man, I don't know who this white boy is, but whoever this dude is, I'm like, man, this dude gonna be a monster in college and in the pros. And then eventually he ended up making it. You know, y'all knew him to be Andrew Luck, but I seen him play.
Well, let me ask
This
both
was
of you
his junior year.
something.
This was
Let me
this
ask
was
both
his
of you
junior year in high
Texas
school when I
guys
seen him
something.
play. It was his
Let me
junior
ask
year.
both
So
of you.
yeah,
Let me ask both of you Texan guys something, okay? How was
yeah.
it when they drafted, when they made that trade and got Deshaun Watson? How was the town like? How were you guys like when that happened?
Shit,
Well, I
niggas was
was,
turning up.
yeah. I was, everybody knew it because I mean, we were all excited. He had just come off a national championship. He had excited the nation or whatever, man. And we was waiting for the first game, right? And then they let that bum start the first game of the season. I can't even remember his name. He was a backup for Matt Shaw, but they let him start the season.
Was it Mallet or was it Osweiler?
It was
It was Osweiler.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
Brock
Osweiler
Osweiler.
because then they sent him to
Yeah.
Cleveland,
Yeah.
and Hugh Jackson was the coach. Then he said, "You're not coming to the facility." He told him, "Do not report to the facility. I don't want you. I don't even want to look at you. Just don't show up."
But one thing, Mace, that he has provided, and when you have a franchise quarterback, one thing he's done is he's given us hope. Now you have
Exactly.
to have a team around him, but he
Yeah,
gives
you're
us
right.
hope to where because at first we didn't have hope. We had talent all around the field, but we had bullshit Matt Schaub and a couple other guys, and they just couldn't get over the hump. But if you have that one piece, because sooner or later J.J. Watt's gonna cycle out. A couple other guys, and we're gonna get some more money up under
Man,
the cap.
fuck JJ Watt.
Yeah,
That's right,
Fuck that
bro.
nigga.
Fuck
yeah.
that
I'm
camera monger.
We pay, bro.
Hey,
I keep telling you this, Lara. Bro. We overpaid this nigga, bro. Especially for him to be hurt all the damn time, bro.
no. He's been on his last contract since about year 3. I agree with you. He's overpaid now, but when we paid him back in the day, he was like defensive player like 2 times in a row or some shit like
Niggas
that.
was trying to compare his ass to Lawrence. I'm like, bro, he is not the next Lawrence Taylor. Cut
If
it
he
out, bro.
had,
Like,
if he had stayed healthy, he would have been the second coming. He would have been like one B or something. Because bro, when the first 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, he was balling out third. You can't take it away from him, man. He was balling out, bro.
you know who I would compare? You know who I would compare JJ Watt to? Because the way you just broke it down to, and his career kind of matches up. JJ Watt is like the Dwight Howard of football, of NFL, bro. He like how Dwight Howard won those 3 years in a row. He won Defensive Player of the Year in a row. It's kind of the same thing with JJ Watt, bro. So he's like the Dwight Howard. He had those 3 good years where he just tore it up, and I mean he just was all killing it, bro. But then like after that, he kind of like just started to decline like slowly. You know what I'm saying? So
well,
it's
you know what?
So
You're right. But it wasn't 3, it was 4 though. It was like 4.
Yeah.
But those 4 years,
4.
man, he was like on top of the world, bro. I mean, and
Yeah.
once they gave him that money, he got that bag back or whatever. It was a wrap, bro.
Imam Perry says that you guys don't like JJ, bro. JJ got 20 sacks a season. He's a Hall of Famer. And of course he'll get in for the obvious reasons. You want me to
he'll
tell
get
you
in,
why?
but my thing is, nigga, what has he done lately? He ain't really done shit lately, bro.
Yeah,
like he said, bro. Like ever since he got that money, bro, he ain't really been doing shit. And look, I say this too, bro. The reason why I know a lot of people might, disagree with me on this or might try to debate me, but the reason why I've said D-Hop is probably the best wide receiver in the league, and he's been the best wide receiver in the league for some years now, is because if you really just look at his career as a Texan, bro, look how many quarterbacks he had to work with. I mean, he started out with was it Matt Schaub?
He started out with Schaub.
He started out with Schaub. Osweiler, was it
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, he was also there.
Fitzpatrick. Didn't we also have?
He had
TJ
Mallet, TJ Yates,
Ryan Mallet. Yeah, like bro, so that's we just named how many? We just named like at least 4 to 5 quarterback, and that was before Deshaun. Yep. Yeah, and then of course you get Deshaun, and now he has somebody that's consistent, that's just as skilled as he is, and everything was going great between them two, and then we fucking give him away for fucking David Johnson's bitch ass. I mean, come on,
Hey,
bro. Like,
By the
you really,
way,
bro,
this
this
came
is give a
across the
fuck.
wire.
hey, you
By
know
the
what
way,
though?
this came. Yeah, I'll give you a second. This came across the wire. The Vikings have COVID too, and they shut down their facilities.
Hey, you know what,
Oh
man?
man,
Hey, you know
yeah.
what? And this is what I hate about. Hold on. Hey, this is
D
what I hate.
Hop had
And
more QBs than Gruden's camp.
Hey, bro.
exactly.
Taxman.
And real quick, Larry, real quick, before you get in here, real quick. And with each one of those quarterbacks that we just named before that he had Deshaun, each one of those quarterbacks he averaged at least 1,200 to 1,000 to 1,200 receptions with these quarterbacks. How the fuck can you do that with a carousel of quarterbacks if you're not that dude when it comes to being a wide receiver?
That's true, bro. Hey, look, here's my problem with Houston. Okay, here's my problem with Houston. Number one, when the lights shine, they never show up. That means playoff time. Number two, that
That's
idiot
Bill O'Brien,
coach.
bro.
That idiot
Yes.
coach.
Oh my God.
For him to cheat his team out from a dominating first half in Kansas City, 4.5 yards, and he kicks a field goal. Come on, man, that's bullshit. And then remember, a couple plays later, he faked the onside kick in Chief territory. Remember that? Fake,
Man,
Yeah,
remember
that was crazy. Hey, Mace, I got a question for you, man. Yeah, I just need to know this. Are you
that?
staying? Are you staying on through the debate, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm finna go ahead and check out this goddamn debate to see what's going on, fellas.
you talking
I
about that
gave you
damn
the
Trump debate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and check that shit out, man. I
Go
got
ahead, bro.
it, bro.
It's almost time. Go ahead.
Yeah,
9 o'clock,
I,
basically, here on the
I,
East Coast.
Hey,
I'll be back afterwards.
I don't know if I told you this, Larry, but I literally just came back from H Town. I was down there like probably like a month or so ago. I was in town for like I was on back home vacation for like 2 months. But next time I come down, bro, we want to link up, bro. If you can, bro, in the chat, especially in the back chat before you get off, in this private chat while you up here, shit, shoot me an email, bro. You know what I'm saying, so we can chop it up behind the scenes and shit. That way,
That's
next
what's
time
up.
I come down, we can kick it and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what though? That's all cool, third. But you know, man, you the kind of dude to do this, bro. I noticed, man, it's probably like 30 or 40 people, right? That be around these Manafield spaces from H-Town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of motherfuckers that be
Yeah,
on.
there's a lot of H-Town people in
I
the
didn't know.
manosphere. I've
I didn't
noticed
know
that.
that, bro. I
No,
didn't
we
know that
didn't
because the
talk
first
NBA
time,
yet, Darth. Go ahead,
yeah,
February.
because the first time I came in this space, I thought I was like the only H Town person, and then until I ran into the first H Town person beside myself I ran into was that nigga Rude, and I was like, okay, I like damn, like I ain't even know it was other niggas from the H up on here like that, you know what I'm saying? And I ran into Rude, and then eventually I think it was you, and it was just a whole bunch of other people and shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, look, bro, you already know how I get down there, bro. I ain't one of these weirdo niggas. I ain't one of these niggas that be doxing niggas and shit like that. So shit, you already know you fuck with me, bro. I'm gonna keep it solid, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. So you already know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? So
Big time,
shit,
come up.
put your
Hey,
email in that private chat, bro. I'm gonna holler at you though.
yeah, I got it in there, man. You ain't checking out the debate, third. What's going on, bro?
Man, fuck
Hey,
all that shit, bro. I'm in the sports politics, bro. That shit don't excite me, bro. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, I used to be real heavy into politics, but then when I found out it was just really all about the money and about certain
oh yeah.
agendas, I was like, man, fuck politics. I thought politics was actually about helping motherfuckers, but really it's just about money and the power and the
Hey,
influence and shit. It ain't about actually helping motherfuckers. So
yeah,
yeah.
you're right, but you know what? It's a particular reason why I want to watch this debate, man. I just got a feeling that Trump is gonna bring all of that, all that dementia up out of Joe Biden, man. Put him in a trick
I
bag and
agree
make
with
him
that.
look real bad, bro. And what I
I,
really want to see him do is bring up that 94 crime bill and make him stutter and just jump all over. Even though he prepared, right? It just
Yeah.
I just want to see the look on his face when all that get brought up, man. That's gonna be
Hey,
priceless.
Lara,
H-Town.
bro, before you hop off, Lara, bro, I think I'm gonna start a petition, bro, and say fuck the damn Texas organization. We need to bring back the goddamn the Oilers, bro. Fuck the damn Texas. Let's bring back the
Love
Oilers,
Hey,
those
bro.
powder blue uniforms,
hey, you
bro.
know what? You know what? I heard Mace say something, but Mace, it'll never happen. Eric Bieniemy, they would never hire this guy. Bill
Now, that
O'Brien.
wasn't me who said that.
Who said that?
I think it was Tackman.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. it's no way that'll happen because it seems like Bill O'Brien has a lifetime contract. What was that guy's name? From the Steelers, the first guy? I can't remember his name.
The black guy, yeah, I know you're
Yeah,
talking about.
No. Don Capers.
Yeah.
Shanahan, and Bill O'Brien, right? We've been in existence for like 20 years now, almost 20 years. 2000.
Yeah.
And we've had 3 coaches. I mean, I'm not gonna say they did horrible. I know Capers did horrible. I know. I mean, it's like we 500, man.
Oh, by the way,
pretty much.
Golf Low gave you guys a big compliment. He said H-Town Mob Deep in YouTube. Like, in other words, he's saying that H-Town represents.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. People, if you don't know anything about Texas people, especially Houston people, bro, you know, we very prideful about where we come from, our state, our city. You know what I'm saying? We rip hard wherever we go. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, but a shout out to you, Mace.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
I really
everything
do.
you just said was facts. You know, them goddamn classic
Powder Blues, yeah.
Blue,
God, I love the white jersey too with the blue pants too.
I got a couple of throwback Oiler jerseys and shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact,
You
I
got
even got
Moon?
a couple Oilers. I got Moon and I got Campbell, and then I even got a couple Oilers snapbacks too. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I wish we would have never sold them to Tennessee.
Hey, you
though,
know
bro.
what?
God damn.
Hey guys, I catch you guys later. Hey, third, I got it in the back for you. Okay.
I love you, bro.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you, bro.
Cool, I love you, nigga.
All right, bet, man. All right.
Love you, bro. Yeah. I mean, I remember the Oilers with Earl Campbell, but I love the run and shoot Oiler teams of 87 to 92, bro. I love those teams, man. I mean, with Ray Childress, I love those teams, bro. And those uniforms were gorgeous. Those powder blue Oilers was on point. I think 2 of the best uniforms ever in the NFL was the Dolphins of the 70s and the Oilers.
Facts. Look. I'm not a Dolphins fan, but I'm not gonna lie. I do got a couple of Dolphins jerseys because, like you said, those colors, bro. Like I got a polo that matched perfectly. With I have a couple Dolphin snapbacks, and they go like perfect with like a couple of these polos that I got. That's like the same kind of
nice.
Dolphins color that you know they have and shit. So yeah, man, like. Hell yeah, like the Dolphins colors, bro. You could wear them shits with anything, bro. You could wear them shits with like a crisp pair of all white Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
all white.
You know, like, yeah, man. You could wear them shits with like those tropical colors that they got, bro. You could wear that shit with damn near like anything, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, man. Paul G says he's not a fan of yours. Yeah, I never heard a guy say this before. He said he's not a fan of yours, but you're real. In other words, he's not too crazy about you, but at least you talk facts. Compliment. Backhanded, but compliment. Paul G to you.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of jersey, how about Seattle need to get back to the 80s jersey when
Hell no, those jerseys they got now is hot, bro.
I like the old jersey too, man. That
with the big hawk on the sleeve.
Hell yeah, with Jordan.
Brian Bosworth.
You know, yeah, as far as the...
Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, as far as I really like the Dolphins, it was they had my boy Ricky Williams, and for those who don't, Ricky Williams went to
Yep. I didn't remember Ricky Williams. He's an old school.
Fred Wood, you there, bro? I think his mic crapped out.
I remember he won the Super Bowl with Baltimore, I believe.
No, that year he didn't
y'all
win.
Hear me?
He was a yeah. Now I hear you. Yeah, well, go. You say what you're gonna say. Your mic figured.
No, I was saying the 1 year that I did it. Yeah, the 1 year that I really did like the Dolphins. Y'all had my boy. Hold on, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
okay,
we hear you.
I was saying the 1 year that I was a fan of the Dolphins is when y'all had my boy Ricky Williams. You know, Ricky Williams went to my favorite college for football, which was University of Texas.
The Longhorns.
Yeah, the Longhorns and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember when his jersey, when he went to Miami, I went to a store one day and I looked up and they had his jersey, man. I bought that shit right away. I was rocking. I was, the first one in the Bronx to be rocking the Ricky Williams jersey and the cap to match, and my shoes to match too. I had the white one, man. And like, bro, Ricky gave me 2 great years in Miami, man, and I thank him for that.
Man. He was good. He was an amazing running back, man. He had all the tools to be the one of the greatest. Yeah. But
Yeah, man. He got tired of wants that rushing him every 5 seconds, bro.
but he's doing well now. He got his own weed business. He has his own name as a weed. Ricky OG. He's been killing it, man. Marijuana industry.
Hey,
And he
you know
got,
who
and
don't?
then he got. Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
No, I was just about my bad. I was just about to say, you know who don't get a lot of credit to me, especially like as far as a receiver. To me, I think he's definitely like one of the top receivers of all time now, depending on where you want to put him at. But I think he's definitely like in that class. It's my boy Andre Johnson. You know, a lot of people forget about Andre Johnson, man. You know,
Miami
he was,
U.
Not me. It's the you, bro. I
yeah,
can't forget about
I'm
Andre
talking
Johnson.
about it as you know, because he was with the Texans all those years that didn't really go anywhere. He don't get a
Yeah.
lot of credit, but man, you know, I would say that if you look at Texans history, the best receivers of all time in Texas history are probably going to be Andre Johnson and D Hop. I mean, like they held it down for many years.
Oh
I mean, they
yeah,
was
both of
averaging,
them. Yeah,
yeah, man,
yeah.
they was averaging like 1,000 to 1,200 reception yards, man, like almost every season. So shout out to them. I just wish I kind of wish, man, we would have had Andre Johnson and we would have had D Hop when Deshaun first came in, bro. I mean, could you imagine we would have had both of them on each side, and you had Deshaun there, bro? That shit would have been lit.
You know what the Texans always lacked? They always
What?
lacked a good tight end.
Yeah, facts.
Always. I
And
don't know why.
we haven't had a good running back since Adrian Foster. That was like the last time we had like a good running back, let alone great running back, was Arian Foster, which was like years ago.
Hey,
Ricky,
Mace.
Ricky Williams should have been a Hall of Famer. Let me see what else do I see. Tackman is hilarious. Is Ty Church. We know how great Michael Irvin is. Michael Irvin is one of the greats. With this place, huh? With this cowboy biatry. Andre Jones was the best in the league. You mean Andre Johnson? Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Andre
And no
Johnson.
one.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Smith should have been a Hall of Famer. Tackman, elaborate. You really think Jimmy Smith should have been a Hall of Famer?
I think he should have been. Remember, his career almost ended in his rookie year. He nearly died, and this guy was on injury for 4 years straight, and he didn't took off till his 5th year, and he has over 12,000 yards, 880 reception, and in
Yeah.
what 10 years? That is amazing.
Now I have a good question for you guys, both of you guys. I want y'all to answer this because I'm still trying to debate whether he is or not. Is Chad Ochocinco a Hall of Famer to you? And if he is he a first ballot or is he a second or third ballot?
Well,
To me, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. Go ahead, Tackman.
I believe so too. I mean, forget about his year with Patriot, that don't count. But throughout his whole career with Cincinnati, every year he beat the top secondary, like year
So
out.
is he
like,
first ballot to y'all or is he second,
not
third
first
ballot?
ballot?
Third, second or third.
Yeah, I would agree with y'all. I would say that he's probably I would say I'll give him second. He's probably second ballot Hall of Fame. Now I would say this. Okay, so during that era, so it was pretty much it was T.O., Randy, and then you had Andre Johnson, and then you had Chad Ochocinco. Those was the guys, and I guess Megatron. Those are like the 5 receivers of that generation or that class, I guess, right? And I would say that all of those guys pretty much are Hall of Famers to me, if you ask me. But I would say Randy and T.O. was the two kings or the top 2 best receivers out of that generation or that class of wide receivers, and then everybody else kind of much came after Randy and T.O. But like I said, I definitely think Megatron should be a Hall of Famer. I think Chad Ochocinco should be Hall of Famer, and of course, I think Andre Johnson should be a Hall of Famer too. But the question is, were they first ballot, second ballot? I would give them probably most likely second. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
He would be the first
Andre Johnson
Texan
first.
ever in the Hall of Fame.
What about Steve Smith? How do you feel about Steve?
Yeah,
I think
yeah. You got it. Yeah. I forgot. How could I forget him? He falls in that same class too. So yeah, I would say yeah, man. If you know what, now that you bring that up, bro, we might that might have been okay. So that Hall of Fame, that class of receivers from T.O. Randy, Andre Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, Megatron, and Steve Smith.
Reggie
That might,
Wayne and Torrey
yeah,
Holt.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Torrey Holt is in the Hall of
yeah.
Fame.
That might be one of the greatest wide receiver classes of all time. Especially, and that might be a slept on wide receiver class. We might have to have a debate about this. You know what I'm saying, about which generation or which class of wide receivers was like the best, or at least like in the top 5 or 3 or whatnot. We might have to have this discussion later on in the future.
Yeah, man. That's no problem with me. I'll do that. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
man.
one next week, and this is gonna fascinate you, Fred Ward. We're gonna have a debate. Who's the greater player in the NBA? LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan?
Oh man, hey man, look. You know what? I ain't gonna even give away my answer right now because I will say something, but I would just keep it till next week. But I'll
And
say
there's a
this
lot
though.
of guys, who were in here 2 weeks ago, and we had that big debate. There's a
Yeah.
lot of guys who want to put Akeem Olajuwon in that group too.
Hey, speaking about him, we need to have the conversation of who's the greatest center of all time. Because you already know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Hakeem, and I ain't gonna get my reasons right now, but I'm gonna say Hakeem. See, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think when you judging the center position, which we all know that's non-existent in this day and age, I think it depends on what criteria. Because like, some people say Kareem was the best center of all time because he had the most unstoppable shot, the sky hook, and then you had Shaq, who probably was like the most dominant big man. But to me, I would say, me personally, just from watching all those different cats, I would say to me, Hakeem definitely is the most skilled big man of all time in the NBA, as far as like his personal skills, like what he could do like against anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it depends on what frame you're looking at it from. But I'll save all of that for when we had those conversations later on down the road. But I want to ask y'all this as we got on the basketball thing. So who y'all picking to win this finals, Miami or LA, and whoever you're picking, how many what you think the series is gonna go? How many games do you think that this series is gonna go? I want to see it go at least 6 or 7. I hope it's not no 5 or no 4. I hope it's at least 6 or 7. Hopefully.
I'm going with the Heat in 6.
Man, you know what, bro? I want it to be the Heat because I never really been a big LeBron fan, but I don't know, man. We'll see, but I wouldn't. You know what? I would probably say the Heat in 7, but if it was the Heat in 6, I wouldn't be surprised about that. But I would like to see the Heat get it though. That's just me, but yeah. What about you,
I'm
Tech
with
man?
you.
Though.
I would say Miami Heat in Game 5.
Oh wow,
Wow.
wow. So we all agreeing that it's gonna be the Heat. Damn, nobody. So I guess ain't nobody LeBron fan up on here then, huh?
Man, you should have been in here. When
Damn.
was Game 6 of that series? Sunday night. You should have been here Sunday night, man. I went on a outrage
Oh,
on Jimmy Butler, bro.
question. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about Doc Rivers getting fired? I thought they should at least gave him at least another year at it to see if it would have worked. Now, if they would have gave him like next year and then it didn't work next year, then I would have said, okay, yeah, maybe it's time to get rid of him. But just after 1 year, brother, that doesn't make any, like 1 year after being with a new team, like that would have been like if the Miami Heat would have fired Eric Spoelstra the first year that they lost to Dallas in the finals, like when they had the big three in Miami. So I don't agree with them getting rid of Doc Rivers after just 1 year with a new team, bro. I mean, like, damn, they could at least gave his ass like one more year, and then if they would have, ended up the same way this year, next year, if they wouldn't have won it, then I would have been like, okay, yeah, probably Doc needs to go. But damn, 1 year with a new team, and that's all you giving Doc, and he's out of there. I thought that was kind of fucked up.
He
Yeah,
got
let me
one.
read. Let me read this. I'm gonna let Pac-Man rock it.
Yeah.
Kareem is the GOAT. Hakeem is my favorite center according to Dolph Low IQ, but Kareem is the GOAT. Hakeem was a guard in the center's body. Paul G. I would like the Heat to win because Jimmy Butler is my dog. Lou says, my bad, Joe Biden just started to say, but the Democratic Party. Oh, okay. I'm a Laker fan, but I can't stand the brick. Lakers
Thank
in
you,
6,
bro.
big time. The
Thank
Lakers,
you, bro.
big time. Get up here. I ain't no LeBron fan, but the Lakers going to win because it's rigged for them. That's according to Dolph.
Hey,
And
who said that? Who just said that in
Dolph
the
Low
chat?
IQ.
That Darth Flow IQ, bro. I agree with you 100%. I do think this shit is rigged. I do think they want to see the Lakers and LeBron get him another ring because I think they want to get him another ring to solidify the conversation
His
about him
legacy,
being the
his
GOAT.
bullshit legacy.
Yeah, and they want because they want him to be the GOAT so bad over Jordan. So I think they're going to try to give it to him. But I'm not gonna lie. I
Well,
hope and pray that Jimmy
two
Butler.
weeks ago in here, Asian Sama just
Yeah,
load the
yeah.
boom about LeBron to an NBA fan who thinks LeBron is the greatest. 'Cause remember, he's a young guy. And he was so butthurt about it that he took it out on me last Friday night. No joke. I had to tell him,
wait,
bro.
wait. So Eisen, is he a LeBron fan? Is that what
Oh,
you're
he
saying?
hates
He's a LeBron
LeBron.
fan.
He's another Hakeem.
Wait,
Hakeem
you said he likes LeBron or he hates LeBron?
hates him.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God, bro.
And he wants to have a debate with him on the TPOT. That's
But
how much he been mad at Asian, bro.
TPOT doesn't do this
who
topic,
wants to have a debate with Asian? Who else has
NBA
to do that?
fan. NBA fan.
Okay. Hey, let me guess. NBA fan is a LeBron fan.
Oh, worships the ground he walks on.
Oh my God, I can't stand LeBron fans, bro. I can't. Like,
But here's there's something he said.
Yeah.
Where give him credit.
So,
He said LeBron loses to this Heat team, he is no longer in the discussion of being the GOAT.
a third.
He shouldn't be. He shouldn't even be in the conversation for the GOAT now. Like, bro, how are you in the discussion to be the GOAT when you've lost more finals than you won? And it's not like you've only lost a couple more finals. You've lost weight, like, bro. You won 3, but you lost 6, bro. Like how the fuck is that GOAT like? And then here's what pisses me off. They disrespect the fuck out of my man Kobe and say that LeBron's better than Kobe. But the last time I checked, Kobe is 5-2 in the finals, bro. Like, and then they want to say,
this shit started because I told the chat room
like
2 weeks
they
ago.
don't even bring up. But the my man had to cut you off, bro. But the thing that's so disrespectful, they don't even bring up Kobe in the GOAT. Like they totally just overlook him and don't even they just go Jordan, LeBron, Jordan. Like they don't even bring Kobe. They just totally skip out. And I already know why that is. The reason why they do that is because they still mad at him about that whole that false rape shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
And he was very arrogant. You know, I tried to tell
you
the
know
Kobe brand fans that they were in denial. I think he was very arrogant.
But LeBron is arrogant as fuck too, though. But don't nobody say shit when he arrogant. You know, like, that's what I'm saying.
Because
Like,
the league needs him more than Kobe. That's why when they had Kobe, when he was in his prime, the NBA was rocking. Steve Nash won 2 MVPs. Dirk got a ring. You know.
Yeah, I will say this: the NBA. The one thing I don't like about the NBA now, compared because I'm a '90s kid. So when I was growing up, of course, you had Kobe. You had Tracy McGrady, you had Vince Carter, Iverson,
Steve Francis.
You know, Steve Francis. You know, you had all these guys. So I will say that it was more parity back then. The NBA was more stars. It wasn't just all. Now, of course, you did have. I will say, even back then, the 2 stars during that time period were Kobe and Iverson, and then I would say after them, it would probably be McGrady and stuff like that. But like I said, you know, now it just seems like. You know, it was just mainly LeBron. You know, Steph Curry had his shine for a little bit, but they didn't, even when he had his shine, they didn't want to give him the kind of shine that they was giving LeBron. And then here's the other thing that pisses me off more than anything. They don't, you know, Kevin Durant's probably one of the best players in the league, if not the best as far as his skill set, but they don't want to never give him his credit or his shine just because he went and joined the Golden State Warriors. But when LeBron went to go join D Wade and Chris Bosh from Miami, they didn't say a damn word about him going.
Yeah, we had that debate too.
They was like, oh, it's not the same. I'm like, bro, how is it not the same? Like,
it is the same. It's worse.
Like, it's the same. It's the same shit, bro. And like, here's the difference. LeBron actually admitted later on down the road, he admitted that he knew he was going to leave Cleveland the whole time, and he basically said, and I forgot what interview, but he said that. Pretty much that D Wade and Bosh and them had already planned on getting together in Miami. It's just they was
2008
waiting it out. But
team.
yeah. But he basically said that they were already had plans of linking up anyway. So it was kind of already in the plans. Versus, I think with KD, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think KD really knew that he wanted to go to Golden State until like he made his decision. You know what I'm saying? Because there were rumors that he was thinking about going to other places too. You know what I'm saying? Now he did end up in Golden State, but like I said, LeBron actually admitted that he basically that he planned on going to Miami the whole time, and that him and Wade and Bosh was going to link up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, like to me, like how is that not the same? You know what I'm saying? Like I let LeBron get a pass for that, but then y'all want to say KD is a bitch for going to Golden State. I'm like, bruh, I'm like, y'all niggas sound stupid as fuck saying that. Y'all just like LeBron, and y'all want to give LeBron a pass, but then y'all want to come down hard. And people forget, bro. KD actually won those last two chips. It wasn't because of Steph and them. Like KD was the one that hit the goddamn game-winning shots in LeBron's face. He was the one that hit the two game winners, you know, and one in LeBron's face. I think in the other was it Rodney Hood or Tristan Thompson, one of those guys. But it's like, so at the end of the day, like, how can you say that Kevin Durant just strictly benefited from Golden State when, truth be told, they benefited from him? And then here's the thing that people didn't, you know, this is how I can tell a lot of people don't actually watch football. They just, basketball, they watch the highlights. They don't actually watch the games, which I actually watch the games from start to finish. And here's the thing. KD was the perfect superstar to go to Golden State. And the reason why is because the type of game that he plays, it fits their system, because KD's the type of guy that you have to be aware of where he's at on the court at all times, because KD can actually move without the basketball and be effective without having the basketball in his hands. I hate to say this, but LeBron is not one of those players where LeBron, at least 80 to 90% of the time, he has to have the ball in his hand for him to be effective. He's not one of those guys that can just, you know, be majorly effective on the court without the ball in his hand. This is why, and let's keep it real, LeBron has always played out of his position. LeBron, for his size and his stature, LeBron's really supposed to be like a 3 or a 4, which is a power forward or a small forward. But because he has guard-like skill and he's a big guy, he's always played point guard his whole career. But truth be told, LeBron is originally supposed to be like a 3 or 4 because of his size.
I'm gonna let Tackman rock it in a second. Dolph is a big fan of yours, Fred Ward. He said that you're dropping all the signs, facts and exact. Tackman is gonna pop up in a second. Says Iguodala is going for his 6th NBA Finals. Laugh out loud! Wow, lucky man. How about Robin Horry's string? And Dolph says thank you for the wrench. Of course, he deserves it. Big time, come up here. Paul G, if you want to come up here. Cortland Hall, come up here. I got the link down there. Go ahead, Tackman.
Now I have a question for the third
Fred
ward.
Ward? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Fred Ward. You got a question for you. Go ahead, Tackman.
Yeah. When did Doc Rivers resign? What did? Because this news
Monday, yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. They said it was a mutual. They said it was a mutual agreement. So I'm guessing him and Steve Ballmer, the owner, probably had a meeting and they probably just decided to part ways. But real quick to what you're about to say, this goes to the point. I seen Paul G in the chat said Doc picked the team, or he picked the crew, so he had to go. Look, I would agree with you on that, but here's my only thing. I just think they should have gave him one more year, bro. If they would have gave him next year and then they still wouldn't have made it, then I would have said, okay, yeah, he had to go. But the fact that you only give somebody 1 year with a brand new team that you pick, bro, I don't think that's enough time, bro. I mean, a year, bro, there's all kind of chemistry issues, and like I said, y'all still trying to get to know one another. And then this season was a kind of weird season because, like I said, it wasn't a regular NBA season because of this COVID thing. So I just feel like they at least owed it to Doc to give him one more year to see if that shit would have worked. And if it didn't, then yeah, I would have said, yeah, he out of there. But you got it, Tag Man, though.
Right. Well, first, after they lost the series against Denver, and I told myself they need to let this guy go. But then again, like what you were saying, this is not a regular season like anything that we've seen before. It was, we didn't know if the NBA will come back. So, it messed up the players' rhythm. Team was getting hot. It fucked up the rhythm, the preparation, or whatever. A lot of things, so many uncertainties going on. So, we didn't expect the NBA to resume. So I would say, I have to think myself, I want to give another chance, Doc Rivers, at least another year to see how.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I would have gave him one more season, and if he still couldn't get it done, then I say, okay, yeah, it's time to get somebody else to come in here and try to see if they can get the job done. Also,
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do going forward because I heard I heard Montrezl Harrell is a free agent this going
Yep.
into
He is.
next season. So, and I don't know if he's gonna stay because right now
Nah.
he could probably hit the open market and get paid way more somewhere else than he would probably get paid in LA. And I think they've already probably spent enough money on Paul George and Kawhi, and then they traded away damn near all their picks just to get Kawhi and Paul George. So I mean, he could probably get a decent amount of money offered from the Clippers, but they're not going to be able to give him the most. Somebody else is probably going to be able to give him more. And then from what I heard, because they lost to the Nuggets, I heard that actually there was a lot of tension going on between Montrezl Harrell and Paul George, and so that could play a factor in whether he stays or not. But if he leaves, man, I think that'll hurt them because Montrezl Harrell, I think he was like their third or fourth best option. I think probably their fourth. I think Lou Williams was their third option, but I think Montrezl Harrell was definitely the fourth option. Trez could get you at least maybe like 15 and 10. You know what I'm saying? He can get you about 15, 18 points a game, maybe 10 rebounds to go with it, and then he was a good body to have on defense. Especially in the paint. So if they lose him, that's gonna kind of hurt them, man. And, on the interior. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
I
And
can
by the
clearly.
way, I will have a pregame show tomorrow night, 8:30. That will take you right to the finals, and I'll be doing all the final coverage tomorrow night. I'll be letting you guys know what's happening blow by blow.
Man, I want I swear, bro. I'm praying and wishing, bro, that Miami win. But I forgot who. I don't know if it was Paul G or it was Dora Flo that was saying that they're a Lakers fan. They just don't like LeBron. But the one that was saying that it's rigged. Yeah, I'm thinking this shit
And that
rigged
was
too for
Dolph.
LeBron to win. Because like I said, they want him to. Oh yeah, because they want to legitimize him in that GOAT conversation so bad. So they're gonna, if he wins this, you're gonna say, well, see, yeah, he has more finals losses than he has win, but he's won with four different teams, and the
All that
bullshit
bullshit.
talking
Yeah,
points they're gonna
Cortland
say.
Hall says
Yeah,
that Denver blew it by
yeah.
not playing
So
Bobo. Okay, buddy, I just put the link in. Come on up. Let's get to know you, dude.
yeah,
Come on up, Cortland Hall.
that's gonna be the justification for LeBron being the GOAT or the GOAT. They're gonna say, well, yeah, he has more losses than finals, losses than he has wins in the finals, but he's won with four different teams. How many other players can do that? And I'm gonna be like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit. Like, and I swear, bro, I've never seen them. I've never seen the media, sports media, and just the NBA try to cape for a player when they have LeBron. It's like they from day one, they have literally babied the fuck out of LeBron and just try to make any and every. And then like, look, people tend to forget that meltdown that he had the first year against the with Miami against Dallas. And it's like when you bring that up, it's like niggas don't even want to hear that shit. They're like, oh well, yeah, but that was the only bad finals he had, and it's like, bro, but like he totally melted down in that damn final. People forget, bro. Like they have video clips of that damn uh of that goddamn finals, and people don't remember, bro. He was getting his ass cooked by fucking Jason Terry, JJ Barrera. Like they was splashing threes in that nigga face like the whole series, bro. Like niggas totally forget about that. I'm like, when the last time you seen Kobe get cooked by Jason Terry or JJ Barrera, bro? Like had that been him in that finals, bro, he would have been cooking them dudes. Like it wouldn't have been the other way around. You know what I'm saying? People like, well, Kobe lost their finals to the Detroit Pistons. I'm like, bro, the Detroit Pistons were a good team that year, and then the other finals lost when they lost to Boston that first year. I mean, it was Boston's year that year, bro. They had put in the work and they was together. And you see, they only won one chip. Which really that Boston team should have won more than one chip when they had the big three with Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen. They should have won more than one, but that's a whole nother story though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cortland says he's scared to come up here, bro. Don't be scared to come up here. Come on up, bro. I ain't gonna bite you.
Yeah.
Nobody here is gonna bite you, bro. Here we chill, man. That's what we do here, man.
And
Relax.
another
And Fred
thing too,
Ward, you like the
people.
way the vibe is going in here, bro?
Yeah, bro. I like this shit. I'm definitely gonna start coming back more. I appreciate you. And another thing too, people overlook this too. People forget that 1 year. Remember, it was that 1 year. They remember the NBA was like heavily advertising that whole year. They was trying to advertise the Cleveland Cavaliers in LeBron versus the Lakers, that 1 year. But what happened? They ended up losing in the Eastern Conference Finals to the Orlando Magic,
Orlando
and
in
that's when
2009.
in Orlando, and that's when the Lakers ended up beating Orlando, and that's when Kobe ended up getting that other championship, that second I think championship, where it was him and Gasol. But that whole year they had been advertising that it was gonna be LeBron versus. And look, I wanted that shit because I wanted to end the conversation about LeBron being better than Kobe. I was like yearning for that shit the whole year. I'm like, please let this finals happen. So this whole LeBron being better than Kobe shit could get put to rest. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. The Cleveland ended up making it to the finals. They lost to Orlando. But man, I was hoping and wishing that they did because man, I wanted to see the Kobe versus LeBron finals so damn bad, bro. I was waiting on that for like ever, bro. That shit hurt my heart that it didn't happen.
Well, Courtney Sutton, I told him to come up. He said, no doubt, I'm not going to bite you. Come on up, bro. I dropped the link. Go ahead, Tac-Man, it's all yours.
Man, that Orlando Magic, man, they'll never be this. After that final, they were never the same. I mean, I think that was one of those Cinderella team, in my opinion.
Exactly, bro. I mean, the only thing that they really had going for them was Dwight Howard. I mean, don't get me wrong. Jameer Nelson had a good year that year, but when it came down to the spotlight and the big moment, he folded, he crumbled up, and I was like, man, that's why I never put much stock into Jameer Nelson because he had a couple good seasons, but like I said, every time when the light shine the brightest, bro, he always crumbled under pressure. So I was like, man, what I'm saying? So really, bro, they got lucky that year, bro. Like I said, it really should have been Cleveland that should have been there because, like I said, they had been promoting the whole Kobe versus LeBron thing, but it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Which I kind of disappointed that it didn't because, like I said, I wanted to see Kobe cook LeBron in that finals, but it didn't happen. So it was what it was. But yeah, man, I wanted to see that shit so bad.
Absolutely, man. We know who show up on playoff, man. Kyle Rowley, man. Even he's 35 years old, that guy shows up every night and day. Even he does a lot of things the stats doesn't show. Like even he did put up 10 points and 5 assists, but he does a lot of steals and pressures. Like he plays hard defense, and he's a little dude, but he can guard a big dude, bigger guard than him.
Hey, I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you say it. I'm gonna let you say it, but I got news for you since you're a Texan fan. Earl Thomas passed the physical, but Bill O'Brien decided in the last second not to sign him. ESPN is reporting.
Fucking kidding me?
No, I'm not. ESPN's reporting.
Me? You know what? Fuck Bill O'Brien, bro. Fuck Bill Anybody that wants to fucking make Bill O'Brien disappear, I got like 5 stacks for you right now. If you make Bill O'Brien disappear and never be seen again, bro. Like, god damn, I can't stand fucking Bill O'Brien, bro.
He won't ever disappear.
Stand his ass.
He can't disappear. He has a contract. He has the same contract like Charlie Wise, the former Notre Dame coach. He ain't going nowhere. He's a puppet. That's what I look at.
Yeah. Not this what happened. The Texans used to have a GM, and then I forgot what happened. I think the GM he left, or they parted ways because I guess he felt like he wasn't getting paid what he deserved. And then once he left, and then once the Texans owner had passed away, what ended up happening is they ended up giving Bill O'Brien not only control as a coach, but they gave him control as a GM too. So now it's like he has like double the authority now to just do whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so this is why, this is why he was able to fucking get rid of fucking D-Hop without any good valid reason, and nobody even check his ass on that shit. Because trust me, if I was somebody that was in power over Bill O'Brien, I'd be like, trade DeAndre Hopkins. Like, are you fucking crazy? This is like one of the best receivers we've ever had, and you want to get rid of him just because y'all don't get along? I'd be like, man, you better make that shit work out. Y'all better fix that shit, because if not, I'll get rid of your ass before I get rid of fucking D-Hop. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But again, when you don't have a GM, when your coach is your de facto coach and your GM, you get a bunch of power tripping and ego tripping and shit like that. So,
so that was the problem with the season. Giving him the GM position was a big mistake, and the Texan owners know this too, because Okay, because he had more chance than any other coach in the NFL. And I can say that because they haven't
Mhm.
drafted tight ends in 8 years, like 8 fucking years. Uh, when the last time they had a great wide receiver other than Fuller and a Hop? I can't name one.
Andre
Running
Johnson.
back, Ariel Foster. Was the
Andre
last one.
Johnson, Andre Johnson. That's how long. Yeah, but beside D Hop and beside Fuller, you have to go all the way back to Andre Johnson, which was what, damn near like 10 years ago, maybe longer than that. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's been a long fucking time, bro. This shit is
And
crazy.
the funny,
Like,
and the funny thing about Texans is they always they don't resign the player that they need. Okay, Honey Badger, you let him go. Kareem Jackson, now he's a
yep.
dog in the timber. He was a grit and grind of the safety in the middle. Say what you want about him. I know he didn't fit as a corner, but he's
Even
fine.
Jadeveon Clowney,
Right.
he ended up doing pretty well for Seattle. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think Jadeveon Clowney this year, I think he signed with Tennessee, right? If I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
with the Titans.
Hmm.
And look, right now they're winning the division. And look, like I said, man, when I seen that we traded away D Hop, the first thing I said was we're not going to win our division this year. And I said, second of all, I said we be lucky if we even make it to the playoffs. Number one, but two, we damn sure ain't gonna win our division. So now it looks like to me the clear cut favorite that's probably going to win our division is probably going to be the Titans. Now the Colts, I still don't necessarily trust the Colts yet. I'm not really trusting them yet.
Philip Rivers.
Yet like that because I don't trust Rivers.
Nope.
But like I said, to me the Titans are clearly the best team. The Jags, they suck just as bad as we do. So and they don't even have a quarterback. So yeah, I think like I said, it's just gonna pretty much be the Titans, man. They're gonna take over their division. They're gonna take over, especially for this year. So so
I
shout
mean,
out to the Titans, bro. They're gonna end up winning that division this year.
For some reason I don't want to count the Jaguars out because they're young and hungry team. They might not tank. I mean, long as you got Gardner Minshew and they got they got great talent on the offensive side. The defense might get better because they're young. And you can also sleep on CJ Henderson, the rookie cornerback from Florida, and he's been playing like top 10 cornerbacks already at the age of 21. So you never know. I see a lot of weird shit happen in the NFL, so you can never count the Jaguars out. It don't look good on paper, but you never know, man.
Nah, they ain't got a
Um,
quarterback, bro. They don't have no
for
quarterback at
me,
all.
Good quarterback.
I mean,
I like
they got Minshew, but I don't know if I trust Minshew like that just yet. I still got to see more from Gardner Minshew. So
I
we'll
do.
see.
Well, personally, I trust him because I've been watching him since his days in East Carolina and Washington State, and because he was never going to be a default, those big time quarterback, but he's a more of a game manager, but he can move the chain, and he's pretty athletic, for his size. He's not a big dude, but he can move well, and he's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
That's what his accuracy gonna keep him in the NFL for at least good 10 years.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. But yeah, I'm hoping and praying, please. I do not want another LeBron ring because all they're gonna say is, see, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I'm like, bro. I'm like, he's not the GOAT, bro. You can't be the GOAT. Okay, so let's say he does win this year another ring. So that'll put his record at what, four? What was it? Was it
it's
four
three
and
and six.
four?
3-6 right
Yeah, so
now.
it'll be 4-7. Like, nigga, that's still a horrible record. That's still a horrible record. Like, I don't care what you say. Like, 4-7 is not better than 5-2, which is Kobe, or it's not better than 6-0. So I'm sorry. Like,
Right, and I
man,
don't
bro.
never
Like,
understand why people. I never like understand how people compare LeBron to Michael Jordan. First, it's totally different position. LeBron's a small forward, and
he's not
Michael
even
Jordan.
better. LeBron's not even better than Kobe to me, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I'll take Kobe any day over LeBron. That's just me. But
I would take Kobe's mentality over majority of today's player. I can definitely say that because they
facts.
don't have dog
Facts.
mentality. You know who had the dog mentality? Tony Allen, the former Memphis Grizzly. He had the dog mentality.
Shit, to be honest with you, bro, I know a lot of people might disagree with me on this, but shit, I take Iverson over LeBron just because to me, Iverson ain't scared at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I know Iverson ain't never won no chips. He been to that one finals, but I'll be like, The one thing you can't say about Iverson is he's not scared to take the last shot. He's not gonna shy away from like the thing about LeBron is, bro, he be shying away like like in the fourth quarter, he be deferring too much. He act like he don't want to take the last shot, and then also he be acting like he's scared of that damn free throw line, which we all know why, because he ain't that great of a free throw shooter anyway. But like I said, somebody like Iverson, bro, Iverson was fearless, bro. For him to be the size that he was, bro, that motherfucker was fearless. You win, lose, or draw, that motherfucker wasn't scared. He would just lay it all out there on the court. And whether he win or lose, bro, you knew that you was gonna get your best from him every night. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it's quite a few players I take over LeBron, bro. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I could say, yeah. Well, there's not many fearless players anymore, man. But like, yeah, I can name few within my fingers. But as far as the point guard position, it's a with the fearless mindset. Uh, I can name few, but one of them I would say Drew Holiday from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Because this guy never gets the credit. This guy would be very effective player on the both end of the court. He can play hard defense and he can shoot from anywhere. He's a very efficient shooter.
He just probably needs to leave New Orleans and go
New
somewhere else.
Orleans, yeah, I think so
Team.
too.
Yeah, but I agree with you. Also, I'm hearing rumors now that Giannis is not going back to Milwaukee. That the rumors that I've heard that they said that he.
Well, here's the rumor for
He
you,
could possibly
since you're a
go to.
Houston
He's thinking
fan.
about going to Miami with Jimmy Butler now.
Here's the rumor for you,
Yeah.
since you're a Houston fan. Word on the street is they're gonna let D'Antoni go. He's gonna go to Philly, and then they'll
Thank you,
trade Harden
Jesus.
and then they trade Harden for Embiid.
Oh, not Embiid. Man, Embiid's done. He reached his peak already, man. I think all that injury got up, took his out.
Man, that'll be dumb if we trade MB for Harden. Now I will say
Yeah.
this: hell yeah, get rid of D'Antoni because I don't like. To me, D'Antoni is pretty much like another Bill O'Brien. He's like the NBA version of Bill O'Brien. Like he's had somewhat good seasons with regular season teams, but it's like he doesn't have nothing to show for it. And then, like I said, I just think that his system. I mean, yeah, a lot of teams have implemented his system. The fast running gun thing. But like I said, because he didn't believe in defense. This is why he could never win a chip. You know what I'm saying? Like the Golden State Warriors, all they pretty much did is implements Mike D'Antoni's system, but they actually played defense. See, that was the difference. See, really, what the Phoenix Suns were and what the Golden State Warriors were is what the Phoenix Suns should have been when they had Mike D'Antoni. But the problem is, like I said, Mike D'Antoni doesn't believe or preach defense. So of course they weren't gonna, actually win the chip. They'll win some regular season games and they'll be in the playoffs, but they were never gonna win a chip because, like I said, you can't have just offense and no defense. You know what I'm saying? So that was, but like I said, the Phoenix Suns were pretty much the Golden State Warriors before the It's just that, like I said, they didn't play defense and they didn't have. They had Steve Nash, Stoudemire, Sean Marion, but they didn't have, of course, Steph Curry, Clay, and eventually KD. But like I said, the difference is the Golden State Warriors actually play defense. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the Phoenix Suns and even my Rockets. You know what I'm saying? My Rockets don't play defense like that. They just shoot a lot of threes and hopefully they fall. And when they don't fall, we lose. So.
Man, once you put 6'7" small forward as a center position, that's when I start losing respect to Mike D'Antoni. Okay, this is not an N1 mixtape. Look at how big of a Lakers depth. Anthony Davis is fucking 6'11" for crying out loud. You think PJ Tucker can guard Anthony Davis? He can get you.
Hey, Darth Low, bro, you finna be my best friend, bro. That's facts, bro. Everybody that you just named in the chat, I definitely take all of them over LeBron, bro. Facts, bro.
Man, it's that, man. That's all. Hopefully, Mike done it. You know what? You know who I would like to see coach again, man? Hopefully, either Houston or Clipper or Mark Jackson.
Nah, look, I would too. I would too, and I said the same thing. But they're never going to give him another chance at it. And the reason why is because of what he said about the LGBT community. Yeah, they blackballing his ass because now all these sports leagues want to cater to this LGBTQ shit. So now, if you talk against them or if you even say anything, against them, they'll blackball your ass out of the league and shit. So that's what it is. I don't think he'll never get another crack at it. I'd be surprised if the team actually take a chance on him. I'd be really surprised. You know what I would like to see get a crack at coaching the Clippers next though? I mean, everybody's saying Tyronn Lue, but I'm like, hell no. I would like to see Sam Cassell. You know, he's their assistant coach. I would like to see him get a crack at it to see what he could do.
I would like to. Yeah, I would definitely like to see that too. I mean, he's been long overdue. It's best to give him a chance.
Yeah.
And because there's so many unproven coaches been selected to be the head coach. So they might as well give him a chance to Sam Cassell.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Say, Mace, I'm gonna go ahead, bro, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'm finna take me a shower and probably give me something to eat and probably just chill or whatever. But I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me come on. Let me
Thank you for coming.
my
I
bad.
appreciate you, man.
And
I appreciate
my
you
bad
in the
if I've
fourth
been
quarter.
hogging up a
Can you
lot of
come,
this.
Joe?
My bad if I've been my bad if I've been hogging up a lot of the show, bro. I had a
No,
lot
don't
to
worry
say,
about it,
concerning
man.
these
Just
sports.
talk what you like,
So I
bro. We're
appreciate
okay.
you.
Appreciate you
And
too.
also good talking to you. Finally getting to talk to you, Tagman. You know, I always see you in certain channels, but I never really got to talk to you like on a panel before. So it's great talking to you, bro. Hopefully, we get to talk a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Here and there. But
You're always
appreciate you,
welcome,
bro.
bro.
Whatever. Like I
And
said, appreciate you,
Offload said
Mace.
that you was an A tonight.
Shout out.
The Offload, he said you was an A. You was excellent, he said.
Now, appreciate everybody in the chat that was rocking with me, showing me love. I appreciate that, man. Y'all come check out the fourth quarter talk channel. Like I said, we go live. We go live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fuckery Free Zone channel. We don't do the recycle manosphere topics that everybody else does. We don't do none of that. We actually have really fun, informational type of topics. So if y'all want to listen to a channel that's fuckery free and that actually has original topics and not recycled topics, come fuck with us over at the Fourth Quarter Talk channel. It's me, Third World Colombian, my brother Kenny Conjo, my brother Brandon L, Big Duke 24, and then we have the First Lady, Fourth Quarter Talk Topaz presents. So if y'all want to come, fuck with us, man, come through. Like I said, we go live every Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully we see you guys over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. We're definitely gonna chop it up. And third, if you ever come to Cali, man, hey, drinks on me, man. Come.
All right, bro. Hey, bro. Shit. I don't know. I'm not sure if Kuda's having a live stream or whatever, something. But shit.
Hey, he hasn't had one
Shoot
in a
me an
couple of
email, bro.
days.
Shit, I love to chop it up with you behind the scenes.
All right, hey,
Yeah,
for
shit.
sure, brother. Yeah. Like I said, come to
All
Cali.
right, bro.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got you, bro. Like I said, I got family out there. It's been a minute since I've been out there, but shit, next time I come out there, I definitely gotta link up with you, holler at you. But like I said, bro, when I see wherever I see you getting this check next, bro, shoot me an email.
You're the man, bro. Thank you so much. I'll see you Saturday, bro.
No problem, bro. And you'll
right,
trust me, bro. You'll see me around. You'll start seeing me pop up a lot around on your channel a lot more, bro. So
Like I said, when you come up to the chat to the platform, it's free to speak your mind. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
You two have a good night. That's the great Fred Ward Colombian, Papi Chulo. The ladies' man of the manosphere, good guy, too, class act.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna
big time. Get up here, bro. We're gonna rock this shit right now. Lou left. He had to go for the night. He has to go to work.
Yeah. I'm gonna be out in a few minutes. So
you out?
Yeah, I'll be out in a few minutes.
All right.
Like I said, hey, it's always it's a pleasure to joining the panel, man. I got nothing but respect for you, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Oh man, it's a pleasure. I love doing this, man.
Well, I do too, man. It's all love, man. This is genuine, man.
I know, me too. You know how I do, bro. I'm real, bro.
Yes, you are. You ain't gotta say real, recognize real, man. Much respect.
You too, my brother. You have a good night too.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. God bless. Good night.
God bless you too, my brother. Great tack man with us, as always. Always a regular on the panel in the chat room. One of the best. Big time, get up here, bro. Let's chop it up. Chop it up about the NBA Finals. Get up here, bro. I dropped the link. Is my man still here? Let me look for him. I gave him a wrench earlier. Let me see if he's still here. There he is, Cortland Hall, bro. He's scared to come up, man. Come on, where's my little kid CD lids from last night? 14-year-old that was in here. We were like, what? 14 years old in here to 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So you had to go to bed. Waiting for Big Time to get up here to talk NBA Finals. Yankees are destroying the Indians tonight. It's 11-2 in the eighth. Boy, the Yankees look good tonight, boy, I tell you. Big Time. What's up, bro? Get up here. I guess everybody's watching the debate. If that's the case, then I'll call it a night at 10 o'clock then. Get my eyes some rest, get some good 7 hours of sleep. Ah, boy. I'll put up the thumbnail tomorrow morning, the NBA Finals. Lakers Heat. On one side, it'll be LeBron James, Anthony Davis. On the other side, there'll be Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler, and Tyler Hero for the thumbnail tomorrow night. Hopefully, we'll have a livelier room tomorrow for the NBA Finals. I'll start at 8:30 Eastern Time. Little tip off. Go for the matchups. Should be one hell of a final, fellas. One hell of a finals. Put the thumbnail up, and you guys will see that big tomorrow for the NBA Finals. Hopefully, I'll have NBA fan in here. I'll have Legion of Nixon here. That's the name too. Big Time 3. Laro 4. Just have a few guys in here. Mace, my brother, get some rest. I'm about to drop off too. Fuck the debate. Yeah, I'm with you with that, man. Tomorrow I'll give you a good show tomorrow night. I'll have plenty of rest. Go from 8:30 to 1 at least, maybe 2, depending on what's rocking. Man, Dusty ran me last. I barely got. Good thing I had 7 hours of sleep between 11 and 6 o'clock yesterday morning to afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, bro. I just let the debate run. Dorf, you've been so great to me, man. I appreciate your support, your friendship, and I love you, man. Broke my heart earlier about what Landau Calrissian said, man, that he got hurt in combat, and it brought me to tears, man. I had to turn away from the camera. It broke my heart, man, because I love him, man. I love you too. I love all you guys, man. Like Fred Ward said, when you're on YouTube and you see the same people every night where you at, except for certain places. Like, I'll give you an example. I don't see everybody on Fantastic, Bernard Riley, Ramir Mears, Game Changer, when you go to Kevin Samuels. And most of those guys don't go to Kevin Samuels. Much respect to you too, my brother. But you're in Kevin Samuels sometimes. I'm there. Black Wolf is there. Iman Perry's there. You know, we got some of the guys there. And it's pretty cool to meet friends, meet good people, and respect you too. That's the most important thing. I have respect for you guys too, man. I do. And I love you guys, man. Love you guys so much. I guess Big Time's not coming up tonight. About to call it a night. This is the earliest I've ever been off the air here, which will be nearly 3 hours. Most of the time, I'm doing 4.5, man. But I guess the energy is not in here tonight, and that's okay. I mean, we got a long, long way to go, fellas, including a long winter and a very cold winter for most people in America. So, uh, it's going to be a good week this week. And I think the NBA Finals will do a lot in here tomorrow night. Taking Thursday off, fellas. I'm taking Thursday off because the Jets and the Broncos, nothing there. NBA Finals resume Friday, so I'll be back here Friday night 8:30. I'll be on tomorrow night 8:30, and I'll put that in the stream yards tomorrow. All right, gang. I'm gonna call it tonight. As I usually say, no drinking, no partying, no clubbing, no smoking, no drugs. Well, Courtney, if you come up, I'll keep the show rolling. And I appreciate the kind words. I try to be as fair and as accommodating as I can be, and I'll make sure that the room doesn't get out of control. That's what I do on my on my platform. There you go. I'm giving it to you one more time. There's nobody on this panel, just me and you talking. Let's go, Courtney. O'clock, I'm out of here. That's 2 minutes. I'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30. I can't wait for tomorrow night. We'll have some fun up here. I guess Cortland's scared to come up here. Let me finish it. No drinking, no drugs, no smoking, no partying, no clubbing, no sex, and most importantly, no women. Cortland, thank you for coming. Darth Low, big time. All you guys, I love you all. Third World Colombian, Tackman, of course. Good night. Never spoke on the panel, but thanks. But thanks, bro. You're welcome. And maybe in the future you'll pop up here. No sex. Good night from the Oasis. Enjoy the NBA Finals tomorrow night. Pre-game show. I'm going to put the thumbnail up tomorrow in my chat room. 8:30 Eastern time. I will do the game all night long until it's over. And I expect a full packed room for the NBA Finals tomorrow night. I love you guys. Cortland Hall, thank you. And you deserve your wrench tonight, young man. And I appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow night from the Oasis. Good night, everybody.